Yeah, I'm already knowing. But anyways, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Hood Smart Radio show, afternoon show. We done switched up from late night to the afternoons, so I can just hurry up and get it out the way. I hope everybody's doing well. Hope y'all eating good, living right, taking care of that body, exercising, doing all the things you're supposed to be doing. You feel me? Anyways, recently, we've been sending prayers to Jamaica. Jamaica right now is going through a catastrophe with, what I'm saying, with a hurricane out there, and they're being hit. And a lot of Black Americans, a lot of Americans are sending out their prayers to the island. And, we're giving out our best wishes. And in the midst, a lot of Americans are sending out their prayers to the island. And, we're giving out our best wishes. And in the midst of us giving out our best wishes, we get online and we starting to hear shit like this. I'll play for y'all right now. We got, in the middle of us giving our wishes to Jamaica, hoping that they heal and they recover from them, in their situation. We got motherfuckers out here talking like this, and I'm just confused. Y'all hear that shit? Hold on. So we got a Jamaican woman saying, "Don't bring your big back asses back over to Jamaica." Talking about the Americans who are on the resorts, and they have a video in Montego Bay with Americans arguing with the staff. So what's going on is the Americans there who are pretty much stuck there until the hurricane pass over. These niggas stuck here. These niggas stuck here, and they can't leave until the hurricane blows over. So while they're stuck here, oh my bad, nigga, there's nothing wrong with my walls. That's glow up sticks, nigga. That's glow up stickers. Yeah, nigga, you wouldn't know what that is, nigga, with your po ass, nigga. When I turn off the lights, them shits glow in the dark, nigga. Yeah, worried about my walls, nigga. You need to worry about your whole walls, nigga. Yeah, your whole walls getting ran through, nigga. That's the walls you need to be worried about. I know you ain't doing good in life because your whole walls is too wide open. Anyways, before I was distracted. Yeah, so these, people, Americans are on the resorts in Montego Bay, and they're complaining about the limited access that they have due to the to the weather report. Things are closed down. Americans can't go to different spots and places. You know how people get. When things get real and you're restricted from doing things and you can't maneuver how you usually maneuver. You can't eat. You can't eat what you want to eat. What's going on, Native Son God? You can't eat what you want to eat, and plus you're in a third world country. Like, we all know how it goes. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Well, bitch, here's the thing. If you catch me whining, listen, if you catch me whining in a third world country that I had no business on staying at, you damn right I'm going to be acting crazy. You know why? Because I want to go back home. See, that's the difference between us and these other groups of people. They don't know what going back home feels like. See what I'm saying? You know, I get homesick when I'm away from from where I'm from. See what I'm saying? I get homesick when I'm not when someone's restricting me from going back to where I originated from. I'ma act cranky. Hell yeah. Nah, nigga, you can't go back to Miami. Bitch, who? Who can't? You gotta stay here until the weather. Shit, nigga, please. Nigga, please. Yeah, yeah. Nigga, please. Talking about some, oh, why we acting this way? Because we like to go back home. See what I'm saying? That's the thing, what they don't understand. They go to other places and they don't know what it feels like to go back home. I get homesick. So when they say, oh, black Americans, they're acting crazy in Jamaica, cuz, bitch, I want to go home. Yeah. Yeah, you out here rationing food, giving me lettuce and carrots. This is not what I came here for, nigga. Yeah, this not what I came here for. Yeah, talking about they spoiled. It's not being spoiled. It's just we're used to living civilized. So the Jamaicans, they're realizing that we are not used to living uncivilized. I seen a motherfucker grab a box of lettuce and carrots and say, yeah, this is what y'all got. Shit, I'll be mad as hell too. I'll be mad as hell too. See, the thing about it is, and you know, I figured them out too. I figured out these Jamaicans out too. You see how crazy they talking right now? See how crazy the Jamaicans are talking right now? They weren't talking like this. They weren't talking like this a couple years ago. The reason why they're talking so confident and crazy right now is because the Chinese done came in and built up they island. They built up their island and now they're progressing in the world and now they think they can talk crazy to us now. Talking about some go back. You need to go back home and don't come back. Bitch, please. First of all, motherfucker, I don't want to stay here anyways. Millie, what's good, sis? They don't need us for help. No, exactly, Ellie. You see what happens when niggas finally get a blessing? You see what happens when niggas finally have somebody come in and do the work for you? They start talking crazy to everybody else. Oh, nigga. Oh, yeah, y'all can go back home now. Y'all wasn't saying that a couple years ago before the Chinese came in and built up your whole island. Yeah, you see how crazy these niggas start talking when they got working toilets now? They got working toilets and now they telling niggas don't come back to the island. Whoa, my bad. My bad, gangster. You got working toilet. But I can't come. Oh, I'm the problem. My bad. I didn't know. You finally got electricity. Now I gotta go back. Oops. My fault. These are kind of niggas that when they be down, they be humble as hell. See what I'm saying? They be humble as hell, but now they got a little bit of electricity, running water, hot water. Now they telling niggas go back home now. We don't need your money no more. Go back home. Oops. You ain't gotta worry about me no more. They got a new colonizer and acting brand new. Right. These niggas have got a new colonizer, now they acting brand motherfucking new. That's all it is. Hey, you ain't got to worry about me. I don't like leaving the United States anyways, nigga. Yeah, I don't like going nowhere anyways, trying to tell niggas to go back. And here's the thing. They're telling people to go back home when they don't even run their home. Like, literally, they do not run their home at all. Like, it's the Chinese people are telling them they can't even go to the beach. They can't even do a cartwheel at the beach. But you telling me to go, I could go back home to a beach. Boy, I'll go to South Beach. I'll go to Hollandale Beach. I'll go to Virginia Beach, nigga. I'll go to any beach I want to. But you over here telling me I gotta go back home. You can't even do a cartwheel. You can't even put your feet in the sand, nigga. You can't have the sand going between your toes, nigga. They won't allow it. But telling me I gotta go back home, bitch, please. All because you got a new colonizer. You got a new colonizer now. You got the brand new black. Oh, Americans, you acting bougie. You damn right. You nigga. I wish you would give me a box full of lettuce and carrots. Well, I'll be mad as hell. The fuck is this shit? Yeah, listen. When we go to these other places, when black Americans go to Jamaica, when we go to Bahamas, Mexico, we're not there to stay, nigga. We there to pack our bags and go straight back home after a week. I don't want to see the locals. I don't care about the locals. I don't care about the locals. I don't care what's going on. When we go there to have a good time. Not for a long time, nigga. Girls go to Jamaica to get their booties rubbed on. Yeah, they go to Jamaica to get the booty massages and the thigh massages and the leg massages. Yeah, if I go out there, I'm going out there for coconut water from out the tree. Yeah, nigga, I ain't coming out there talking about I ain't never going back home. Shitting me. So I'm not understanding why all this animosity. Oh, you Americans gotta go back. What this other girl said? Check this other girl out. Hopefully y'all can hear. She said it's not the people that's complaining, it's the other ones that look like us. See what I'm saying? It's the other ones that look like us. Hey, check it out. She said, for ungrateful people, don't come back. That means Jamaica getting their money from the Chinese people. hey, niggas start acting brand new when they get a new boss. Hey, when a nigga get a new boss, they start acting brand new. Nigga, we don't need your money no more. We don't need you no more. We have a new colonizer. He paid good. Don't come back to me island now. Hey, boy. Hey, and I want y'all to understand something. This is exactly how they would act if their islands weren't in shambles. If their islands weren't fucked up, this is exactly how they would act. You know what I'm saying? This is exactly how they would act. The reason why they come here to America is because they're economic refugees and their islands have failed. That's the only reason why they're here. They didn't come here for our behalf. They don't give a fuck about us. The minute they islands get back on track, all they ass going back, and they're going to be selling the fuck out. They're going to be tribalistic than a motherfucker, is xenophobic. Everything that they're pouring onto us, they're going to become that once their island gets back on track. Look how Jamaica's acting now. They got some damn Chinese people on their island. Telling niggas who look like this, don't come back. Damn, nigga, like that?
Hey, I seen them.
You niggas cold. Oh, my bad, Aisha. I almost forgot you was on the panel. Talk to me, sis. What's going on?
Man, I just seen them celebrating that we wasn't gonna be able to get food stamps no more. They like, yeah, what y'all niggas gonna do now that you ain't gonna be able to get food stamps? What you accountants gonna do now that you won't be able to get food stamps? So they really they on us. Then they trying to think that
niggas talk about
in
food.
shambles. Jamaica is not in shambles. Jamaica is not in shambles. They trying to act like Hurricane Katrina came through there. There wasn't no Hurricane Katrina. The man was passing through the island. It looked like it looked in September when I went. That's how the island was looking in September. Don't y'all be fooled. Them people are trying to get money out of the United States. That island is okay. There was not. I think all of that stuff was made up. That was like probably a Category 2 hurricane. They talking about it was a Category 5, trying to get us all up in shambles. Nobody cared. Let me just tell you, nobody over here cared. Y'all not getting our money, and we don't care about no food stamps, by the way, because y'all the ones that be standing in line barefoot. Because I seen y'all the other day when I passed through there. Y'all are getting our food stamps, and y'all trying to say black people. Yeah, y'all black. They don't recategorize it, so they thinking we the same people because y'all checking black. It's really not us that's on food stamps. It's you guys.
Right. Exactly. Appreciate that, Asia. Yeah, these niggas talking about us not getting no food stamps. These niggas ain't getting no food. Yeah, that islands don't produce no damn food like that. These niggas go to bed hungry than the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And besides, nah, you right. Yeah, them motherfuckers out there having a great time. I done seen a nigga play the PS5 in the middle of the living room. The living room flooded. This nigga chilling in the ground like this, playing the PS. I said, God damn, look at boy, ain't this some shit? Ain't it, boy? This nigga out here playing the P5 in water, nigga.
I mean, yo, the reality of the situation.
Hold on, John. Hold on. Let me get Cliff going. Cliff was next. Cliff, go ahead, brother. Talk to me. What's going on?
What's going on, my dog?
What it is? Talk to me.
How you doing, big dog?
I'm chilling, dog. What it is?
It is, man. Jamaica's a nice place, man.
Okay,
Yeah, Jamaica's a nice place. You know what I
we
mean?
know. Yeah.
Yeah. We should all be together and stuff like that.
It's a nice place to visit. We want to go home and have running water when
Well,
we
hold on, Cliff, because here's what y'all finna do. Y'all finna come in here and you hear my talking rhetorics, and you gonna think it's my fault now. I'm the nigga. I'm being mean. Listen, when Jamaica first went, when Melissa first started to hit, and then y'all started to complain about the island and what it's about to go to, I was a nigga who said I prayed Jamaica do good, just to wake up to some bumba clots. Go back home to your yard. Don't never come back. We don't need you no more. Big mafia. We got Chinese people them building our neighborhoods now. We don't need you no more.
But Jamaica,
Oops.
that's the funny part.
Oops. My bad, gangster. My bad, gangster. I didn't know y'all had a girl like that. See how you niggas at? When you niggas get son? Now you big balling now. Now you niggas out, you on top of the world now. What happened, Cliff?
No,
What?
I'm not even Jamaican, first of all, so I don't
You
know.
see, oh, you're not even Jamaican, so you don't
I'm
even
not
know what's
even,
going on.
I do know what's going on because I've been to the yard, man.
Okay, yeah. So that's all I'm saying. Like, when niggas get a new colonizer and they go through a category 6 hurricane, they have faith in their colonizer will take care of everything. That's why they get to talk craziest to us now, talking about some don't come back to me island. Bitch, you don't own the island. Bitch, you don't own the island. What island? What part of the island? You can't even do this on the beach.
they don't own nothing over there. I'm telling you, I just left Jamaica. They don't own nothing. They can't even go to their own beaches over there.
Right. Anyways, let me get Joshua going. Joshua, talk to me, brother. What's going on?
Hey, it's always a pleasure being here, bro. Listen, man, Jamaica. Listen, Jamaica. Y'all got a new colonizer, so big up yourself.
Big up.
Big up
Right.
yourself. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy. And then talk about EBT and food stamps. I didn't even know EBT got shut down. I don't like the people in my neighborhood. I'm from New York, but I live in Mississippi now, and I also lived in Florida for 9 years. Most of us we go fishing anyway. We got our own
Anyway.
watermelon, growing our own watermelon, cabbage, and everything else. So, like, who's it really affecting? It's affecting you immigrants. That's who's really
Exactly.
affected. So for them to look at the black community like, hey, yeah, no more EBT. That's just fine. We're going to go fishing for some red snapper in a little bit. You know.
Exactly.
Anyway.
Yeah, they're so uneducated or they're so ignorant that they don't even know that we don't even profit off of EBT, welfare checks, all those, the DEI, all that stuff did not benefit us. It benefited
Yeah.
white people more than it didn't. We was the last group of people to benefit off of any of those government support systems. But
Yeah.
appreciate that,
Yeah.
Joshua. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
what
Go
was it?
ahead.
What was it called? It was the Great Depression. That's when all of this started with housing and food and government assistance. It started with the Great Depression, and it was there for the people that came off the Ellis Island. The Italians, the Irish, and all those type of people. So I don't even understand why is it directed like whenever you hear EBT, government assistance on living, it's always directed towards black people. I live in Mississippi. The people that live in my community, we own acres of land. We grow our own stuff, and the white people that live, the white tees that live here in Mississippi live in trailer parks, and they get government assistance.
Exactly. Exactly. Appreciate that, brother. Let me let 666 go. Go ahead, brother. Talk to me.
Yeah. First of
First of
all,
all, what's your name? Where you from, brother?
I'm Nigerian. My mom is Jamaican, and I'm also an American citizen. So I think I don't know.
Okay. All right.
So first of all, I just want to say that from what I saw on TV and in the news, I don't think it makes any sense for you to, like for you guys to come on here and then say what you're saying about what's going on. I mean, it's very inhumane to me. That's the way I see it. And to you, I've been following your stuff for a long time. I mean, sometimes you say some very nice things, but I'm just so disappointed that you're Jamaican and then you're saying something like this about Jamaica. It makes no sense to me. No? I mean,
Sir, hold
yeah, it
on.
makes
Hold
no
on.
sense.
So you don't think what Jamaicans are saying about Americans, specifically Black Americans, isn't wrong? Telling us we got to go back.
No, see, sometimes I see all these things going on TikTok about black and stuff like that. I believe that if you're nice to me, I'll be nice to you. And I believe that if one or two people have said something bad, it doesn't define the whole country. It makes no sense for you to sit down.
Okay, and if that's the case, then why are Jamaicans taking 2 or 3 Black Americans that they heard and now talking about all Americans need to go back? Americans and don't come back. Why are you so one-sided on who to blame when we was the first? Hold on, because sir, we was the first ones to give out our wishes. We're the ones. I was the one who came on my panel 2 days ago talking about I hope Jamaica pulls through, and I hope it doesn't hit too hard, and I hope they're able to survive and find those people who are missing. I said that first. I was on my panel, right? Just to wake up to someone saying, "Go back to your yard. We don't want you here no more." Yeah, Yankees don't know how to act. Ungrateful man.
See,
excuse me.
I'll tell you something, and I keep it 100 with you, right? I've had some very nice experiences with, I've had some very wonderful experience with Americans, and I've also had some very nasty experiences with them as well. Do I say they're bad? No. Just some people, because if you come up to me and then you talk to me in some type of way, which I know that, maybe because of the way I look, right? You won't really, be able to say that to me, but I treat people very nice and I give everybody the benefit of doubt. So for the fact that 1 or 2 people have said, hey, you know what, go back home, Jamaica, go back home, you act this way. I don't think that that it's enough for you to say, oh, you know what, Jamaicans are telling people to go back. And there's also one thing I want to say, and I've been meaning to say on your panel for so long. I feel that if we put up this same energy, and then, we host panels and then we talk to young Black kids, then tell them to go to school and then do something better with their lives, I think we can move,
Well, that's the funny thing. I think if Jamaicans spent more time telling the Chinese people to go back home instead of the people who's just staying for vacation to go back home, because we going, trust me, we going. One thing about Black Americans, we going back. After the girls get their booty rubs and rubbed on their legs and their thighs and they get caressed, and after I have my coconut water and my mango out the tree, and I've been there for about a week or so, nigga, I'm good, nigga. I'm going back. You ain't got to worry about me. I'm going home.
Okay, yeah.
So the problem is you're telling people who already going back home to go back home. Meanwhile, you have people who migrated in, took over everything, you own nothing, and you didn't tell them anything. How that work, nigga? How that work? I'm already going home.
No,
I'm already going back.
No, that is the same way. If I were to tell you, right?
Well, hold on, 6'6". Imagine if we, but y'all get mad at us for telling y'all to go back home. Now, you're xenophobic. You were xenophobic. Well, we let y'all be here for 60 years and y'all stayed. Y'all niggas had kids here. You had kids here, sir. We're not having kids in Jamaica.
And that's a stereotype. Not to cut you off, that's a stereotype. If we need to tell our kids to go to college, do you know we have HBCUs?
Wait, hold on, Josh. I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that point. Hold on, Josh. Hold on, 6'6". Hold on. Calm down. Now it's your turn to talk. Go ahead.
So now, why do we have more white people in the Black colleges? Why don't we tell more Black people to get in there? I go there every day. I see more white people than even Black people. So what do you have to say about that?
So can I speak to that issue? And then I'll get out.
Whoa, hold on now. Sir, I'm gonna let Liberal answer you, then I'll go ahead and I'll
I want to speak to that, and then just one more other thing. I'll get off your panel because your panel's popping today. How's it going, AI?
I'm good, boss. Go ahead, talk to me.
All right, so this brother is talking about there's more white people than black people. He's uninformed. We originally had about 130 HBCUs, more than any African country, more than any melanated people across the globe. Again, we started with 130 HBCUs, historical black colleges and universities. We now have about 101. Significant a number of them had fallen because of COVID, in the wake of COVID. So now we have 101 HBCUs. Someone please Wikipedia that or look that up to verify what I'm saying. Of those 101, we have about 2 or 3 that have more white people than black. And the biggest one, I guess what he's referring to would be West Virginia. We have one HBCU in West Virginia that has tipped the scales between the racial dichotomy. We have more white people than black. And I suspect because in West Virginia, one of the poorest states in the union, it's because the HBCU is one of the cheapest renowned. Most of our HBCUs are cheap in tuition. So that being said, he's talking about the graduation rates. I already did this. I calculated this by myself 2 weeks ago because I had an African on the panel speaking to this very issue. And I calculated based on the numbers I had that the black graduation rate is higher than the average national average. Again, the black graduation rate is 1% higher than the national average. The national average was 26 point something percent. I don't know. I don't remember to the tenths, but it was 26% for the national average. The graduation rate for the black Negro people of the United States was 1% higher. It's 27.1% or something like that. And then when you just isolate HBCUs alone, it was even 28%. It was 1 point higher. So he's wrong about that. And also, I just want to bring to the issue Jamaica, and then I'll get off your panel so you can rotate. The deal with Jamaica that I found was very disappointing when I was looking at the socioeconomics of it for the past 3 decades. I had thought that, again, when Jamaica had gained its own independence and became a phenomenon on the music stage because of Bob Marley and all this other stuff, that they would go more so colonial value or communal values. Black Americans here have a somewhat of a socialist value where we have one community, one village, or one neighborhood raises the child. We have several aunties, your neighbors, they help raise that child. And I thought maybe Jamaica would go that route when it comes to retirement, healthcare, when it comes to public spaces. Instead, in the wake of Margaret Thatcher in the UK, Jamaica has privatized everything. They privatized their beaches. They privatized their health care so that there's even a means testing. So you can't even go to the hospital or clinics without getting assured that you can pay for the funds for that health care. And that's quite unfortunate because that Jamaican people, I had thought, especially all of the people across the West Indies, Greater and Lesser Antilles Islands, these people would be more of a socialist-based type of economics when it comes to taking care of their people, when it comes to helping the elderly. Instead, it's more privatization. They had sold their beaches to these Asians. They had sold all these spaces, and now they are now professional victims when it comes to, well, we don't own anything, and that's a product of the UK system. No, sir, that's a product of your fathers and fathers' generation and embracing capitalism, this hyper capitalistic structure in which everything is the highest thing for sale, is the highest, best profit. And now you have nothing to show for it. I'll go ahead and get off your panel. Thank you so much, AI, for letting me on. Brother, as always, a pleasure.
Appreciate that, brother. Yeah, 6'6", Moose, muscular African. What is your rebuttal to that?
Well, first of all, I have to say, I think you said 27%, but I saw it's 22.3%.
Let me hold on. Let me read something for you. Yes, college bachelor's degree and beyond attainment for Black Americans is going up. Overall bachelor's degree attainment for Black or male adults 25 plus, about 26 have bachelor's degrees or higher as a recent U.S. Census Bureau. That compares with a national average of about 35% for all races in the same time frame. So, sir, what was your point about you not seeing Black Americans going to college? We've been going to college, and I think Black women lead in obtaining degrees. So, what are you talking about?
Hold on, you didn't get my point.
What was your point?
Hold on. My point was that you have a platform like this, right? Why not
Yes.
use it to, like to call on more black people to do something meaningful? I mean, black people are very educated, and I can say that for myself because I'm a nurse practitioner and I work with so many wonderful black women, So I can't really say, like I don't, like buy into the BS that black people, like that black people are not educated and all of that. But I'm just saying, why can we use platforms like this to call on more black people to go to school so that we can have a lot more people out there doing great things? Because the truth is, we keep saying, oh, you know what, we are backward and stuff like that. Nobody's gonna hear you.
Wait,
Nobody's
who
gonna
said,
take that.
sir,
If
what are
no,
you
hold
talking
on,
about?
hold on.
Who says
Can I
that?
say something?
Hold
Now
on, Bree.
listen.
Hold on. Who says that? Who says that?
Hold on. I hear so many black people say, hey, you know what, we are marginalized and stuff like that. But the truth is, you can't just tell me that you're going to be on TikTok and then be saying things and then you expect the people that are supposed to hear you to hear you. No, you have to, probably build up yourself to a point where you can speak and then they can hear you. So that's
I
what
have
I'm
built
saying.
up
But
my point. Hold on. I have built up my point to be able to speak, nigga. Just hop on live, nigga. And whoever's listening, listen. First of all, sir, I graduated with a college degree in political science. So, nigga, I'm talking within my degree, sir. So, what are you talking about? You talk about politics. So, what's your next point? See, y'all niggas don't be knowing nothing, but you coming on here acting like you know everything. Exactly.
Hold on. Because first of all, I have to let you know that, like, you don't just cut me off, because you feel it's your panel, right? We need to have a fair ground to speak, right? You need to allow me speak. Now, when I'm speaking, you cut me off. That's not nice. That's not a good way to go
Ain't
about it.
no background. It's his house.
Hold on, Pete. All right, 6'6" muscular. I have a better suggestion. How about you build up your? Oh, he ran away. Go ahead, Bree. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. You know what I'm saying?
came
You
on
can go
here
ahead.
to the. I don't know what he was talking about, but I came on here because of the discourse of Black Americans and this Hurricane Melissa stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and I felt it was a video where they were showing some white people. I don't know if they were Canadians or Americans, but they were help cleaning up the resort after the hurricane had passed through, and the lady was like, you see who's cleaning up compared to who's complaining about whatever situation that they were in. And it was just, to me, it's like people really think that social media is the full reality of a situation. First of all, okay, yeah, we might have got 2 or 3 videos of some people complaining about their conditions. But how do you not know that there weren't other races complaining about their about their situation that was not posted? How do you know that there weren't Black Americans help cleaning up that was not posted? Why do people think that the social media is a reflection of what is actually going on in these spaces? And it's just I felt like they used it as a moment, and I feel like they constantly do this on the internet, particularly as a way to dogpile on us. Like they're always looking for some reason to start spewing this hateful rhetoric about Black Americans, and it's just like, it's just very disheartening. It's just very, very, very disheartening. I'm very disappointed in those people. I'm not going to say all Jamaicans because I'm not one of them. I don't paint a wide brush over people and saying, hey, one person did this, all Jamaicans are like this, or the Haitians are like this. It is. Everyone's different. Everyone has gone through different stuff. Everyone has their struggles. We have ignorant people. Y'all have ignorant people. White people have ignorant people. Italians have ignorant people. Chinese have
Right.
ignorant people. Ignorance is not a monolith to one type of people. And
Mm-hmm.
it's disgusting. Like, and I just feel like the internet really just heightens things that are not even really based true into reality. Like, if I go out on the street right now, it's no problem between me and this Jamaican, but why is it on the internet everything is just so blown up to be the truth? That's
Right.
what I had to say. Y'all can comment on
Um, Appreciate that, Bree. You brought up a great point. How do you know that there wasn't other Black Americans helping? Um, First of all, how do you know it was even Black Americans talking shit? That's number one. See, I don't learn it was a Bermuda, West Indies, or wherever that's at out there talking shit about the food and what's not. How do you know that was a Black American speaking? We got a lot of people who cosplay as us. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of people who act like us, talk like us. You know, people 9 times out of 10, when these groups of people, these Caribbeans, these Africans, when they start blaming us for stuff, they don't know that it be other people from different places. We come down to Miami, the Haitians will say, "Oh, you Black Americans used to bully us." How you know it was me? How you know I was a Black American? What was his last name? Oh, it was. I just know, nigga. It was you. It was. How you know?
Exactly.
How you know?
That's another thing that they constantly fight us about is you always say, oh, Black people like to say that we are the real blacks and this, that, and the third. But every time you see somebody with a darker skin hue, ain't no word. You don't know where they came from, their lineage or nothing. They automatically, when you see ignorance, you think it's an African
Black
American.
American, right?
But it's a problem when we say, oh, we're just Black. We don't want to be considered this or that or this and that and this and that. But when you see a darker skinned person who has an American accent, you automatically just assume, oh, that's a Black American. So what is it? Pick one. You got to pick one. For real.
Appreciate that, Bree. P, talk to me, brother. What it is?
See, now, like you see, that's a good point.
Bro,
That's a
bro,
good point.
I'm like, so what? You know what I'm saying? AI, like we don't care no more. What I mean
Right.
by that, we just don't care no more. We mind our business. Hey, if you got something to say about us, we don't care no more. Let's get our situation together. We don't care no more. You can say we were doing this, we were doing that. Lies come out. Anybody that tell a lie, it always show. Hey, you can be talking, man. Somebody throw a lie like he lying. And you ever been with somebody go tell a lie like, man, that nigga lying, man.
They nigga lying, right? Go ahead.
So what, bro?
So the whole thing is because they like to point the fingers at us for being a xenophobic, but then when we look at them and see they never take accountability for their own actions. Look at you out here jumping to conclusions that people are Black Americans over here before you even get to know who they really are. But you so quick to say that was an American, that's an American. Okay, nigga. So when we get delineating over here and saying you niggas stay over there, we stay over here. Now, oh, nigga, you the xenophobic king. I don't like your rhetoric. God damn, nigga, which one is it?
Hey, you remember that song? Hey, I'll be there. I'll be there. So, if you want to say that, man, whatever floats your boat, it ain't true. Because you know what? We done helped enough. We done did enough. We done been there for people. You ain't going to be there for us and really show us that you bought what's right. So
right.
what?
Exactly. Appreciate that, P. Hey, Portis, talk to me, brother. What's going on?
I mean, my bad if you hear snoring. That's my Frenchie.
How you good?
I mean, it ain't fuck Jamaica, but it's fuck Jamaica. I ain't trying to say it like that, but being a 31-year-old Detroiter, man, they don't really cross my mind like that. I understand they going through what they going through, but shit, we going through what we going through.
Been doing it too.
Can you expect me to reach down deep in my pocket to help you in my own motherfucking house on its way down? You know what I'm saying? The government shut down. Like, come on, man. Y'all gotta learn some way, somehow, how to do it on your motherfucking own.
Right.
Even if it are Black Americans in Jamaica not helping, shit, they got problems when they land on the motherfucking rock.
And hold on, Portis.
Outside the country. Who can't travel outside the country?
Hold on, Portis. And we don't come over there where they at talking about some. We want to leech off of them. We go to a specific spot that was made for us to have fun, and we don't intervene with the locals. We don't try to go in their neighborhoods. We don't try to blend in. We don't try to work their jobs. We get in. We go the fuck home.
But you Jamaican,
you mean to tell me a spot that they rented out on their own by their own accord for people to do exactly what we come to Jamaica to do? I'm gonna mute out on that.
Come on now.
Then it's like, you really want people not to come? Okay, hurricane season is from July to November. Are you telling me that your economy could really stay up and running if tourists did not come for a whole 6 months out of the year? People have to come during hurricane season. Like, what do you? Why did you even come during a hurricane? So people you don't want? Are you asking people not to come for hurricane season? I want you to know that 6 months out of the half of the whole year. And
that's a great.
It literally is backed by tourism. Like, come on.
That's a great point, Bree. Jamaicans, I hope y'all know if niggas stop coming to that island, your island go down the toilet. So y'all better tighten up. You know what I'm saying? You eat off of. The Chinese came to cater to the Americans who came to the island. The Chinese didn't come to cater to you niggas. They came to cater to the Americans who's come. They built the island. Matter of fact, the island belonged to Americans. They built the island for the Americans to come over.
Vacation.
Thank you.
We say vacation. We don't want to work. We go there we just spending money. We want to go over there. Most times you got a wife, you got a woman. You know, for the men, you know what we trying to do. Relax, do our thing with our significant other, enjoy something pretty, and go back home.
Hey, let's get 6'6" muscular, brother. What do you have to say now, brother? You ran away last time when it got too hot.
No,
back.
Like it's just funny, like it's just funny to know that, like you're
nigga, fleeing is not funny, nigga.
Don't feel like that. I mean, like you're Jamaican.
Hold on. Fleeing is not funny. It's bitch ass, nigga. Fleeing is called bitch ass, nigga. There's nothing funny about fleeing, nigga. And then coming somewhere else where trying to act like you entitled to some shit when you won't go build your own country up.
So you think
and then trying to tell try to tell other niggas they gotta go back home. Nigga, you can't even go to the beach or ride the bus, nigga. But you tell other people, listen, Chinese motherfuckers stop Jamaicans from getting, no, not you niggas. You can't get on the bus. Not you. You niggas can't even catch the trolley, nigga. Right. No. Yeah, and you an African nigga. Nigga, wait, come on now, nigga. What part of, you said you Nigerian, nigga? Right, nigga, get your Humpty Dumpty ass off my live. He ain't got shit.
Wanted nowhere. He Nigerian.
Exactly. Pete, talk to me. P Green. Person whose profile is P and the channel's green. There you go. Talk to me, man.
What's the deal? No, this FBA swore I had to get on my people. I had to get on my people shit.
Go ahead, Brody. Talk to me, fam. What's good?
Yeah, no, I had wanted to ask the African something, man. I want to know, why do they think when they be born here that they want us? Like I don't know, they can't understand that concept. Being born in America do not make you a Black American. Just like being born in China don't make you a damn Chinese.
Right. Make you a citizen, but it don't make you a part of that history and lineage.
Right.
Well, he's requesting to come back up right now. Hold on, I'll let you talk now. You right here right now.
Yo.
Go ahead, Milk Dub, Muscle Milk Dub. He's talking to you.
So
what's the confusion?
Okay, let me ask you something. Okay, like you say that because I'm born in America, right? That I'm not like that I do not have the right to be a Black American. Or sorry, like if my kids.
You're not. Your lineage is not Black American, right?
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Wait, hold on. So look. So your mother is not like my mother. Your grandmother is not like my grandmother, nor my father, nor my grandfather. Y'all don't understand that?
Okay, let me answer that question simply. I don't know why you're saying that, but I can tell you that can you trace like your great grandparents? And last I checked, you were not white either. You were never a slave for one day. So you don't sound like you were a slave or like that you went through what your grandparents went through to be able to tell another person that he or she has no right to be a citizen. Well, I mean, you guys talk about this thing.
Nobody said nothing about no citizenship.
No, hold on. No, hold on. None of you have the right to.
Nigga.
Hold on, nigga.
No, nigga. Who you are? Who you, sir? You're not from that erase lineage, nigga. You can't erase lineage. You trying to erase lineage, nigga? Trying to tell niggas they mama and they grandmother don't matter, nigga? What the fuck kind of? See, listen, that's the problem with you Nigerians. Y'all stay scamming. You trying to scam lineage, nigga? Can you just chill out for the scamming for 1 second? You sitting here trying to tell niggas lineage don't matter, nigga, so you can scam? Chill out, nigga. Damn.
None of you went through what they went through. None of you went through what they went through. So
you went through what they went through.
The Black American experience stops at slavery. First of all, after slavery, there was the Jim Crow era. After that, there was a civil rights era. After that, we have the Black Panther Party. We got funk. We got disco. After that, we have fucking the crack epidemic. After that, we got mass incarceration. Like, these are still trickle effects of the transatlantic, like, of slavery. Like, why do you think that the Black American experience is just from slavery? Like, that doesn't that we constantly are and still are going through things that are tied to that past. Like, that, what are you talking about?
Yeah, nigga.
I completely
Hold on, nigga.
understand.
On top of that, nigga, don't forget your mama came over here, your daddy came over here because they got tired of chasing hyena nuts and they needed a real job so they could survive, nigga. That's why your ass. That's why your ass was born here. You was born here because your daddy and your mama got tired of chasing hyena nuts, nigga. So you here now. That's not why our parents are here. You came here by choice, nigga. Yeah, nigga. You came here by choice. Y'all couldn't build nothing, get nothing jumping, so you had to go somewhere else with. Yeah. Y'all ran out of hyena and lion dens to conquer, so you had to come over here. The fufu, the bush meat was getting more advanced, and they wouldn't let y'all eat them. So y'all started to come over here and driving through Chick-fil-A, taking up all the damn Chick-fil-A sandwiches, nigga. Yeah, that's why you over here, dumbass nigga. Yeah, don't forget that, nigga. So nigga, how are we the same when you come from a lineage of chasing hyenas up and down the safari, nigga? We don't got that same lineage, nigga. We don't chase down animals on feet, nigga. Yeah, nigga. So how are we the same? Just because you was born somewhere, don't erase the shit you was doing yesterday, nigga. Yeah, out there trying to cool the house down with cow shit. That's not in our lineage, nigga. We not the same. So stop lying.
You're so funny. You're so funny. Your dad is Jamaican. Probably he fled. Well, as in, like, I don't know why he came over here. So you shouldn't be the one saying.
Anyways, nigga, like I was saying, so don't bring your funky ass over here who didn't take 3 showers back in Africa because y'all ain't got no electricity or hot water coming over here trying to say you like us. Bitch, you don't even smell like us. You don't even smell like us. Hyena nut chasing bitch. Come on now. Anyways, D, go ahead. Talk to me, brother. Talk to me. What it is?
Man, just for people just to know, just because brother AI mother is Jamaican does not mean he's not Black American. That's negating his whole father and his whole side. Like, this is the same shit y'all try to do with Malcolm X. Malcolm X's father is Earl Little, an American Negro. Do y'all understand that we do have a bi-ethnic, but majority of our bi-ethnics take pride in being American Negroes, freedmen? You know our bi-ethnics kind of have pride in being Black American. You know they're patriotic, right? But AI, I just wanted to say, sits be on other panels calling Black Americans pretending just because we like to talk about our indigenous roots, which Black Americans have. Yes, we're a part of chattel slavery, but American Indians was also in part of chattel slavery. Like, that's what I'm saying. Do y'all understand the difference between chattel slavery and the transatlantic slave trade? Do you think all the people that was in chattel slavery was just African? Because chattel slavery is an American specific thing. American Indians was also a part of chattel slavery. There was intermixing, interbreeding. Do you not think that? So, like, you're going to try to claim a lineage you have no history or part of. And just like the good sister Bria said, our plight is not just with chattel slavery alone. We got the Reconstruction era, we got Jim Crow, we got redlining, we got mass incarceration, we got how they try to knock us off at the voter block. We got bombings such as Tulsa, Rosewood, Seneca Village. If you haven't heard Seneca Village, do your fucking research. That's the New York State Park. Like, you're not a part of this shit. You're not a part of this battle. That's what you're not understanding. You can't immigrate into somebody else's lineage with a warrior spirit. That's not how that works. If your family fled from here and you decide to be a revolutionary here, that does not make sense. You're a coward and a sellout. And thank you, brother AI, for allowing me
You're
to speak.
speaking. Those words are for the
That's what I'm
host.
talking about.
Those words are to the host directly, because I feel you're speaking to the host directly, because those words, they look just like him. Because even though your father came here, you cannot really claim to be a Black American. More so speak.
His father is Black American,
Wait,
dumbass.
hold on, D. Hold on, D. Let's do African math. So because my father's Black American and my mother's Jamaican, what does that make me? Milk Dub. I'm talking to you, Milk Dub. Muscle Milk Dub. What does that make me, Muscle Milk Dub?
What that makes you, dude? What that makes you, little dude, is that you are half Jamaican and half American.
I
He's
have.
like,
Why are you taking the black? Hold on. Why are you taking the black out of American?
Hmm?
Why? You heard me, bitch. Why are you taking the black out of American?
Okay, do you want me to address you as a black
Get it.
American? Yes, I
Think
do.
I get
Like
it
you
now.
are, like you are half Jamaican.
So I'm not understanding. You just said I can't be black American even though I have black American in me. What sense does that make, Milk Dog?
My problem
I
is
think he
talking so
jealous
bad
that
about
your
Jamaica.
father is a black
Jamaica is so
American.
dear to my heart, and I
You
feel so
feel me?
bad that you're saying
Right,
this.
that's all it is.
I
The
think
nigga
that's
hate
what he does.
it.
I
He
think he got a
play hating.
thing with you that your dad is black. So he mad that one of his fucking parents ain't black.
Ain't black at all, exactly.
Don't say that about my
So
parents.
you know what, and you know these immigrants, they do that. They will find somebody who's bi-ethnic and they be mad. Oh nigga, why you do that? Why nigga, you supposed to be acting like this, nigga.
The
This is
way
how
you
you
put
supposed to
on
be
for
acting.
the way you put on for the black community, bro, we claim you just like you claim us, bro. Ain't no questioning it. And he jealous, bro.
Cause nobody wants your hyena chasing nut ass, nigga. Yeah, nutty buddy.
That's what I
Nobody
want.
wants your hyena nut chasing ass. They don't
That's
want
what
you
I'm
back at
saying.
home, and we
That's
don't
what
want
I'm
you here, Mil
saying.
Dub. And now you jealous. Yeah,
That's what
nigga.
I'm saying. But whatever. I
Trying
just
to
feel
and then
that
you trying to erase half of my lineage. Cause you ain't got it, bitch.
no,
Come
you
on
are.
now. How about you be proud of being Nigerian? Why aren't you proud of being Nigerian? Go back to Nigeria.
See, let me tell you, I'm very proud. I'm a proud Nigerian. I'm half Nigerian and half Jamaican, and I'm also an American citizen.
So you have Nigerian, have Jamaican. So does that
Yeah,
make
because
you
my
not?
mom is
So does
white.
that make you? So are you not Nigerian?
I am pure Nigerian, and I like it. I am Nigerian, and I like it. But that
Wait,
does not.
wait. Hold on now, nigga. You just said you was half Nigerian, half Jamaican, and now you're
Right.
pure Nigerian.
My mom is Jamaican, and I so respect that part of me. I mean, I so love that part of me, so I can start
So
saying,
nigga, you
Like,
a bi
where are you
bitch.
from?
We
You,
lost, bro.
you're a grown man. I feel like you're lying. First of all, you're a grown man. You have a strong, thick Nigerian accent.
The nigga Milk Dog.
And your mother is
um,
Jamaican. How did that? Can you explain to us how that happened, please?
okay, like you want to hear that, right? Okay, my
You see
mom,
what I hear
Yes.
that?
my mom. Hold on. I grew up in Nigeria. Spent 27 years of my life living in Nigeria, right? Then my mom lived with us too. So that's how that happened. My dad got married
Is a
to my
Jamaican that
mom
went to
here.
Nigeria and had a baby with a Nigerian who had you, and you were raised there for 27 years. Then you came to America.
Exactly. My mom lived in Nigeria and in America. So I think if you get that, I think that should be it. My mom lived here.
No ties to America.
Okay. So
No, no.
whatever you're saying.
We need to start making these people say they tribes. They identify in tribal identity. Like that's their ethnicity is they tribes. Like, can we start making these people stand on their tribes? What's your tribe? Sis? Stand on that.
Hold on. Why did your? Can you tell me why your Jamaican mother went to Nigeria? Was she a researcher? Like, why was she there?
Why would my like because she's a very submissive. My mom is a very wonderful woman. She's a very lovely and sweet woman, and she's very respectful.
She sound promiscuous, but go ahead. Go ahead, brother.
Man, like my mom is a very respectful woman, so she had to go stay with my dad in Nigeria, right? While she's
Your Nigerian dad went to Jamaica and met your mom, and then moved to Jamaica from Nigeria
what are you
27 years ago.
no?
27 plus years ago.
So what are you saying? There are so many African American women that are living in Nigeria. I know so many. So what are you saying? There are so many. I got like so many.
They got tricked into coming.
That's not true because I have a good life.
Somebody told them that it was good. And then when they got there, they had it hard. Most of them that go there, they be dang on making videos about how rough it is and how they go through.
That's not true. That's not true, man.
Man,
That's not
want me to
true.
show, want me to send you a video?
That's not true, my nigga. That's not true. That's not
Man,
true.
cut the bull crap.
No, go ahead and
Hold
send
on,
me the
P.
video.
But
Hold on,
you
P.
know,
Hold on, P. I'm at the jock. I gotta get other people on. Let me try to get. So Milk Dub, your mom's promiscuous. She don't know. You don't know who your daddy is for real. We don't. We don't know who your daddy is for real. That was an accident, and we're trying to figure it out now. And yo, hold on, nigga. We trying to help you out. Your mama need to do a DNA test, and we need to figure out who your daddy really is. I don't believe. I don't believe your mama. I don't believe your daddy is who your daddy is. I think your mama that coochie was hot, and she was out there giving it out, and we just don't know who you really is for real. That's why you mad at me, nigga. Yeah. So, nigga, you need to go figure that shit out with your mama, with her hot pussy giving up ass, and you need to figure out and take a DNA test and figure out who the fuck you really is, nigga. That's what Bree's trying to do. She's trying to figure out if you know who you really is.
You don't even know who you are.
Yeah, nigga, yeah. We know who we are, and we not you, nigga. Bree, continue trying to dissect who this nigga really is. Let's please.
I just want to know why he wants to identify as a Black American if if his mother is Jamaican. Even though I think I'm calling bull crap on that because I don't believe that his mother was Jamaican, his mom in Jamaica, and they went to Africa. They had him, and they stayed there for 27 years. Not after 27 years, and you want to identify as a Black American?
I don't identify myself as a Black American. I don't say I want to be a Black American.
What are you arguing then? What are you arguing?
I'm an American citizen. A Black American
What are you?
citizen.
So what do you identify as?
Hold on. I identify myself as an African who is an American.
As a damn hyena bastard.
Hey, I say it's cat. Man. The Jamaican mother in Nigeria.
Yeah, you ain't never heard no shit.
I ain't never heard no shit like that.
They ain't never heard no shit like that.
A Jamaican in Nigeria.
What the hell the chances of that? But just be honest, bro.
I go to Jamaica. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying, like, as a person who has gone to Jamaica multiple times, I've been traveling there for 10 years, I just don't see a Jamaican being like, my new life is in Africa. Like, I just don't see it. I personally don't.
That's not true.
You sound like a straight up Nigerian, man. You sound like you ate baboon ass this morning.
Well, I know you just saying that.
You sound like the middle of your palm. I know the middle of your palm stink. Because all you Nigerians got some stinky ass.
Shit.
Wait. You sound like your palm stink.
Hey, Johnson, I wasn't ready for that, nigga. That nigga said, you sound like you just had hyena. You sound like you had baboon ass today.
Yeah, with hot sauce.
Hot sauce too good of an ingredient for this.
Oh, shit. That was funny as shit. Hey, Milk Dub, I'm gonna tell you this, brother. I feel for you. Milk Dub, listen, brother. I feel for you. I hope it gets better. I hope you figure out what your mama was really doing. See what I'm saying? She has a lot of explaining to do. You need to handle that. Go handle that, bro. Go do a DNA test. You know what I'm saying?
Just like your mom.
You're Nigerian, but y'all don't got no birth certificates. So I'm not even sure if you really know what is what for real. Nigga, how old are you, nigga?
See, that's the point. Because from the way you're speaking, I can tell you're just...
Nigga, I asked you how old you was. Nigga, do you know how old you are? Milk Dub? How old you are, Milk Dub?
Hold on, buddy.
No. Ain't no hold on, buddy. Nothing. Nigga, how old are you, nigga? What is your real age?
You don't have a real age.
Bruh, how old are you, nigga? Well, he said he was in America. How old are you, brother? Can you tell me that?
Man, I'm a 36-year-old guy, and I'm pretty sure you're probably in your 30s.
36? Nigga, you 36? Nigga, how you know for real you 36, nigga? What documentation shows that you 36, nigga?
No, because you don't even know where you're from. Because you don't even know
nigga, I'm from Miami, Florida. Nigga, that's where I'm from. I'm from Miami, Florida, and half of my lineage is indigenous to America. I know, bitch. We need to figure out who your daddy really is. Half of you missing, nigga. Nigga, half of you is missing, nigga.
Possible. I'm just saying it seems unlikely. I'm not saying that it's not possible. I'm just saying it's just highly unlikely.
I'm calling Cat. I call Cat. The bitch line. His mama out there was giving it up. You don't know who his daddy is for real. That shit don't make no sense.
We should have a vote on that. Anybody think it's Cat? Right, Cat.
No, but you all are just being disrespectful little motherfuckers, and I understand. Maybe it's just a joke.
You
You all are being
motherfucker!
no.
Oh,
I love it.
oh
I love
shit!
it.
Oh
But
shit!
I love it and it's But I know you wouldn't say that to my face, but you know.
What, nigga, bro? What?
Ain't nobody in the history has been afraid of a Nigerian. Chill out, bro.
Especially a Nigerian who's missing his daddy. He don't know who his daddy is, bro. Nigga, you out still there with your ass, nigga. But your mama, nigga, what's your mama name, nigga? That's what I want to know. That's what we need to be fair. What's your mama name, nigga? Out there with that promiscuous cat.
You know what?
Yeah,
You know, let me
nigga.
give you
Yeah, we all might be your daddy, nigga. Shit, me. Yeah, we all
I'll be
we
your
all
daddy,
might be your
Duval.
daddy, nigga.
let
I'll
me
be
advise
your
You're
daddy,
you.
60. Hold
Duval.
on. You're 60.
Hold on.
That means I'm gonna give your mother. I'm gonna say your mother had you at 20. So that gives her. Your mother is at least 70 to 80 years old. You're
You guys
telling me
better
that
go get
in the 1950s, as a Jamaican, 1960s. So in the 1960s or 70s, your mother relocated from Jamaica to Nigeria.
Yeah, hold on. Let me just say something.
He's a
You
liar.
guys, it's fun, like to be on the panel, but I just want you guys to understand that the best you can do for yourself is to go, try to better your life because at the end of the day, this is not going to help your life, your kids, or in any way. Go get great jobs, and then do better for your lives. And, like instead of just coming on TikTok to while away your time,
Man, you need to go to
investing that,
Nigeria and do something better
investing
for
that
them
money
damn
in
mud
them.
huts.
Hey y'all,
Goddamn stinking.
Go get jobs.
hold on. Hey y'all, I think the cuckoo bird want to cry. Y'all put a baby bottle in the chat for the cuckoo bird, man. Y'all put baby bottles. The nigga want to cry. We bullied the nigga too much. My bad. I'm sorry. Look, I told you guys, this panel is not a safe panel. Don't come over here half stepping and just saying halfway shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? They start crying about it, nigga. This is how we get down over here. This ain't no safe panel. I said, you come over here talking that shit, we gonna talk the shit right back to you. Oh, you nigga, you need to worry about education, college. You need to get jobs. You
Yeah,
got all these
I don't want
critiques
the
to say.
newcomers to think that we just dogpiled on him because we're not like them. He came on
Right.
here with some very ignorant rhetoric, spewing saying that we were uneducated, we need to get better jobs, we need to do this, that, and the third. So yeah, he gonna get what's coming from him. Like I don't want y'all to think we
Exactly.
just bullying dude because we're not
He was
bullies,
he was
not
How
very
bullies.
ignorant with
But
that
figure out
whole
what
thing,
he's
thinking that
lying
we all
about?
started in
How he lying
slavery.
about Jamaica and Nigeria? That
Yeah,
shit don't add up.
that
Nigga,
shit
the
don't go
math
together
not
at all.
the math is not mathing. Nigga, you mean to tell me your mama left her island that's closer to America to go get some dick from Nigeria? That shit don't make sense. That shit don't make sense at
Uncircumcised
all.
dick too.
It don't even make
much on the
so so
turtle dicks, not too much on the turtle dicks.
hey, all right. Anyway, Sir Stay, hold on, Sir Stay, try to be brother. What's going on, man? What it is, brother? Wait for Sir Stay to get it right.
Sorry, yeah, I had some folks trying to talk to me.
You
Man,
good?
I had came up earlier because I was trying to see. I was gonna ask dude. I needed more details on the whole his origin story because it was throwing me off. But he y'all dropped him, but that's
No,
really the reason
I
why.
didn't drop him. He dropped himself.
Oh he dropped himself. Ah, see, that's typical, man. Anytime you start pressing them, they don't know what to do, so they just flee, man. Flee is in their DNA.
Listen, y'all, I want to tell y'all something. The way black Americans get down, and I hope all the immigrants, cuckoo birds are in here. Don't start no shit, won't be no shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, y'all getting too cozy with being disrespectful and thinking that, like, niggas ain't gonna do nothing or say nothing. Like, that's just not how shit, that's just not how we get down as black Americans. The minute you open your mouth and start talking shit, you better be ready for something hot coming right back. And you not
Hey,
ready to take it, don't say nothing.
they gotta be.
Go ahead, brother.
They gotta understand this is a part of our culture too. You know, like before I even met, like a lot of Africans say, I'm mad because you called us African booty scratcher. I was called an African booty scratcher before I even met an African
Me
by my
too.
own family. You know what I'm saying? Like we wasn't in Brooklyn, New York, in my age group. You know, I'm 38 years old. We wasn't in school with no Africans at that time. They started coming in the late 2000s. in my neighborhood.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when I
Exactly.
was called an African booty scratcher, it was by other black Americans.
Right.
So like holding on
Exactly.
to that, oh, you called me African booty scratcher. Ah, like get over it. Get over it.
Right.
This is what we do.
Cool water, brother. Talk to me. What's going on?
What's up, nephew? Man, I just want to
Chilling,
come here
dog.
and tell you, boy, you still, you be, boy, you should be so funny, boy. This should be, I love it, man. Hey, next time, ask the Africa. Don't let them play that flat Nigerian shit. Ask him what's his tribe is so we can roast the tribe. Because one
What's the
thing about
trial?
them Nigerians, all you got to do is call on the Fulanis. Them motherfuckers will run like motherfucking cockroaches, bro. You
Mm-hmm.
see a Fulani, oh, you bring some Fulanis in the room when them Nigerians come and see what they do. They
Shit,
scared of the
South African
Fulanis,
too.
bro. Yeah. But keep it up, man. I just wanted to come through and tell you, man, keep the foot on the neck, bro. I appreciate you.
Appreciate that. E. Cool water. E. Rich, talk to me, brother. What's going on?
Up, y'all. I just came to show love to the host, show love to the panel. That's all. Respect.
Yeah. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
I love
Um,
my people. I'm gonna drop down. I'm just here to learn.
hell yeah. I gotta get
All
some
right.
people on here before we change. It's, my nigga. Peasy, boy, what's good, Peasy? What it is, Peasy? Talk to me, brother. What's good?
What they do, man? Shit, nigga, just, passing through. Brr.
Hell yeah.
Hey, y'all
Hell
folk
yeah.
crazy though, man.
Hey, listen, brother. Listen. I learned a long time ago, probably like, when I first started getting lives and I started realizing how, these other groups of people treat us, that even if we wanted to come proper and be professional about everything and try to teach them, these niggas don't want to learn shit. All they do is make excuses of why they should get away with what they've been doing and saying towards us. You tell them,
Facts.
well, we have a fight here that we're battling and we don't need you coming in here and undermine us. Can you please stop? If you stop undermining us, we'll probably get along better. Oh, nah, nigga, I remember, nigga, you call me African booty scratcher. Yeah, nigga, but I'm not the one who kicked you off your island. I ain't the one who's oppressing your people. You mad at me for calling something that we called everybody. And you not mad at your oppressors? Oh, nigga, but you said that we smell funny. You probably did smell funny that day, nigga. And all right, nigga. Everybody has an off day someday. Right.
Exactly.
Stank ass nigga. So I learned that these niggas, they don't want to learn. They want to complain and be able to get away with the same talking points that they've been getting away with. So I just want to say, fuck it. Let's just roast
Hey,
Motherfuckers be stuck in their ways too, man. Like,
exactly.
yo,
yeah, that shit,
that smelling part was true. I tried African food for the first time and I was musty for 3 days, bro.
that shit crazy
I'm
that,
just
though.
saying.
that shit coming out your pores for real.
That shit had me musty for
No,
three
but on some other
days.
niggas, everybody, if you know, like, shit, even like with me, like, certain food I eat for my people, like, it depends on the, what's the shit I'm looking for? Like, what they season it with, bro. They just be, they use, like, some strong shit. Yeah. So, yeah, that shit gonna be stinking the whole bitch up.
Right, bro. So, they want to find any excuse to get away with what they're doing. And that's the bottom line.
Hey,
And we're just not letting them get away with it.
I want
Go
to
ahead.
talk about that too because I heard a couple of people always mention, okay, your mother's Jamaican and your father is a Black American man. Now, okay, the sperm is considered a seed, right? So if you plant an apple seed in California and you plant one in New York, what is going to come up? A fucking apple tree, right?
Exactly.
He is who his father is.
Right.
Fuck y'all
Right.
talking
Not
about.
Not a doubt. And then plus, I grew up with my father as well too. But all that depends on what household you really grew up in. Because I know some bi ethnics, even if their daddy was FBA, they grew with their mama, whether their mama was Haitian, Jamaican, or African, and they took that side of the family more so than the American side. So yeah, it's about who your father is, but it's
I'm
also
saying
about.
your culture comes up as a big factor for sure.
Yeah,
Mhm.
of course. But his whole thing was also too
Mentality
talking
thing.
talking about slavery. It began with slavery. When you're talking to somebody like my grandfather, his people, they grew up in Florida and they Seminole, and I'm talking about black Seminoles. And on my father's side, it's Cherokee from the Carolinas. It got some Blackfoot too. So we our lineage go back before slavery, or even before that time. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know what their frame of mind is like. Oh, we all came from Africa, and that's where our story begins here in America. That's crazy.
Yeah, nah, that's just them trying to leech on, cuckoo bird, and tether on to us and make us. Their whole game is this: to make us feel like we don't belong here because they don't belong here. So they try to make us feel like, well, nigga, me and you in the same. Nah, nigga, bitch, we not in the same boat,
Yeah.
nigga.
I asked the African, cause I grew up around these motherfuckers. I asked they ass. I said, if y'all really did sell us, I said, and then y'all started going through y'all bullshit over there, why the fuck y'all didn't come back to get us? That nigga was quiet than a motherfucker. I said, yo, the shit don't make sense, bro. It just don't.
Bullshit.
Like,
That's why.
it
It don't
just,
make
it
sense. It
just don't
don't.
make sense, bro. You can't be mad at us because y'all niggas came over here illegal. Look, every African I met,
Hey
I
man, so
literally
put it
told
like
them
this,
niggas
bro.
came over here illegally. Them niggas did not have
So listen,
documentation, but was getting
put
all
it
the benefits.
put it like this, bro. What year we in? 2025, right?
Yeah.
What year slavery started? What they claim started?
16, 19.
15.
So look, we have more technology now, right?
Yeah.
Why the fuck some boys ain't getting on their boats now with big engine, big motors and traveling now? You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
Right.
if you can't come over now, you know what I'm saying, without getting on the airplane, how was it possible for us to come over in a slave ship, bro? You know
I
what
would
I'm
have
saying?
to disagree on that one. I'm gonna have to
Man,
disagree.
it's common sense though.
I'm
Think
gonna have to
about it.
disagree. I'm gonna have to
Yeah, so
disagree. I
okay,
ain't
I'm
gonna
listening.
lie. Like we go, there don't have to be no debate because I get it. There is some people that don't believe that slaves came over here, but I do feel like we are there is some native in us, there is some white ancestry in us, there is some African ancestry in us, but we are not Africans because we that has happened over 500 years ago and we have created our own ethnic group. But I don't think that we should
Ethnogenesis, for
deny
sure.
the fact that we do have African ancestry. I think
You
that
know,
did
but the
happen.
transatlantic slave trade, I understand what you're saying, and it did affect a small percentage. What was the percentage that made it to America?
But you gotta talk about the
2%.
conditions too
It's
though.
very
How did
small. It's
motherfuckers
yeah. A
survive that
lot of them
shit?
didn't. A lot of them didn't make it. It this economically doesn't make any sense that if a white T person comes to America, see indigenous black Indians, not natives, but indigenous black natives. I mean, indigenous black people, Indians that already know the land of America, know how to crop, know how to grow. Why would I go to a whole other continent to get some people to come back to? You know how long that voyage was to come back to a
Because
whole nother continent
Americans
to
were
to
getting
grow.
Native American when
The
they tried to
the
enslave Native
voyage took
Americans,
half a year.
they were getting
Okay. All right. So the panel told me to step in real quick. I'm gonna let y'all rock out. I see, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm done talking about this shit. I talk about this shit every other day. So here's what I say. Oftentimes we're having this big debate about what happened. I say both things happened. Both of those things happened. I do believe that we came from America. Some of us came from America, a small population, and majority of us were here in America already. Now, to Peasy's point, you're trying to say that it didn't make sense to go over. I'll say this: they tried it, they realized how much effort it was going to take, and they went ahead and outlawed the shit because it ended in 1808. Slavery didn't end until 1865. So they don't. No white boys quickly learned. They say, "God damn, this shit difficult as fuck. Fuck it, who we got here already?" So I think a lot of those things did happen, but it didn't happen to the extent that they've been saying. Like, if we were to talk about the Caribbeans, I'll say the numbers that they give y'all about how many people came over there. That might be false too, but I'm not gonna say it didn't happen. See what I'm saying? I think
Mm.
Africans did come through the Caribbeans, and they did come to America. There was something, but understand it don't make sense to keep doing something when there's people already on the landmass. Why get more bodies when you have bodies here? And
The
plus,
reason
the
why
Black
they had
Indians.
to get more bodies was because they tried to enslave the Native Americans that were here, but because of the white people being dirty and filthy and nasty, they weren't strong enough to withstand that. And they also knew the lay of the land, so they were a lot more combative about the situation. There was a lot of wars and a lot of many,
Well, not only that, Bree.
You got
I'm gonna capitalize, and I'm gonna say this: that the Native Americans or the Black Indians, they also was participating in slavery before white people came. Before it was chattel slavery, it was just slavery. So the Black Indians were enslaving their own groups. Whether I caught a nigga down the street lacking, and I was beefing with the Seminoles or the Choctaws or whoever, that's my slave now. And when Europeans came over, I'll be like, listen, I got this nigga right here. Do you got gold or whatever? We always traded amongst each other like that. That whole theory about, sickness, okay, yeah, but I don't think it wiped out that many groups of people. And yes, we did
Man,
have
can I say something?
hold on, bro, you go next. We did have battles with the Europeans at the same. Like I said, people try to be more selective about a certain thing that happened. All things happen. Everything is true. Nothing did not happen. That's my point. So all these talking points, everything did happen. Yes, Europeans were dirty and they did kill off some of the Native Americans. Did they kill off all of them? No. Yes, black Indians were already trading slaves with the Europeans. That's how we really got intermingled with the Africans they brought over and the black Indians on the same plantation. Yes, the slave trade did happen to the same exact numbers. I don't think so. Go ahead, Peasy.
Yeah.
And the numbers was falsified, and for sure, what they used to falsify the numbers and cause inflation was reclassification. That's all it was. Like we were people on the American side was indigenous Americans, with Native Americans. Then they conquistador changed the name to Negra. Then they changed it to Negro. Then they changed it to Negro again and African American. You know what I'm saying? So it's reclassification. So if you wanted to enslave somebody and they was already a free man or a native, all you had to do is enslave them, hold them captive and change their classification. Like, yeah, that's all it was.
Right.
Yeah,
Bree, you want? Go ahead,
I was
Josh.
thinking, I agree. Like I understand what she's saying, and like I had said, yes, the slave trade did happen, but it wasn't as a mass scale that you think a whole bunch of Africans came over here were enslaved. That scale was very, very small. It was already black people already here, indigenous people. Some of
Right.
your ancestors
So you
probably
think
were
so? Y'all saying
Indian.
that native? So I just feel like it can
No,
be very dangerous when
when
we
you say
start to
native, are you
erase
talking about
Native
Siberians?
American history. Like these are also people that are still here, alive and well, and
Wait,
I
hold
think
on.
that it
Wait
can
a
be
minute.
a
Wait a
very
minute. Wait a
Uh-oh.
minute.
dangerous
Hold on. Can I get it? Can I answer that? So you
Go
Go
think
ahead.
ahead.
the
Go
Go
people,
ahead.
ahead, OG.
the people that go into these powwows say, "Hey, you think those are the real natives? Those are Siberians."
that crossed. Yes, these are Siberians that crossed over during the Ice Age when the land froze over.
Yes,
These
yes, but
people
who was in
came
the
over.
land
There was
before
not.
them?
But what I'm saying is,
Who was in
what,
the
What you're
land before them?
Wait, hold on. What you're saying is, Bree, is that you can't physically prove that a certain group of people were here only. And that's the whole point. The whole point is nobody can prove that black people weren't here. So your same argument goes against you. So you're saying natives were here, but then you have to also prove blacks weren't here. How could you prove blacks were not here? That's the whole thing. And the burden of proof is really on the court system. And that's why so many black Americans win the court system, because they have to prove that we weren't here. You can't name a time we wasn't. So I'll give you an example. I'll give you an example.
we're having a
I,
healthy debate, Delroy Hines. I'm not upset or anything.
hold on,
I'm
Bree. So
not.
I'll give you an example. So a scholar wrote about Indian slavery. He called it Indian, not Native American, because Native American is a later term. Indian, the terminology Indian was interchangeable with the term Negro. So what he said, when this white man came over, he analyzed the Indians enslaved each other and the slavery that was going on with the white people bringing the Africans. He said, I can't tell you how many Indians were slaves. It's impossible to say how many Indians were slaves. You know why? A lot of them got classified as Negroes with no distinctions. So what that's clearly saying is they had a hard time saying, well, shit, what that is right there? Shit, he look like that nigga over there. Well, what kind of nigga that is? Shit, he look like that nigga. Fuck it, Negro. So we had to be able to prove that they could separate us, and they couldn't separate us into the late
That a Native
1900s.
American and an African don't they look the same?
Yes, because
Yeah.
yes,
I disagree.
yes.
I'm about to disagree.
Look the
Negroid.
same. Wait, hold on. It's not who are you disagreeing with, me or scholarship? This is not something I made up. I'm telling you what I read. This is something I did on my panel 3 days ago when we had a whole channel about it. I said this would be my last time talking about the shit because you niggas keep coming back. with the same shit. I've done the scholarship already. We already talked about it. Yes, they came over and they could not tell the difference between who was who. If they could, they would have labeled these people African and they would have labeled these people the Indians. But they did it. They went ahead and said Negro. And not only that, you have the ruling of the 1662 law that proves they couldn't tell. You know why? Because when slavery first came over, it wasn't about your race like most people think it was. It was a legal status. When the Europeans first got to America, they were trading with the black Indians. They also had their indentured servitudes from Europe, the white people that they had as slaves. They also brought in Africans. All the Europeans were saying they just don't want to be the ones to do the work. It didn't matter who it was. Shit. So what they came up with the 1662 Act, they are saying the baby follows the womb. Meaning it got to a certain point where they couldn't tell who was who, and all they said was, if we deemed your mother to be a slave, the baby would be the slave if she were to give birth. So that means they didn't give a damn if your daddy was white, mulatto. They didn't give a damn if you want to call a Native American, if the daddy was Native American. If we deemed your mother as a slave, that baby now follows the womb, and now we have what we call chattel slavery. Now, slavery based on skin color came later, maybe the 17 to 1800s. That's when they said niggas. Specifically, if you look like this nigga. Before, we all was niggas. See what I'm saying? So that's, and then they moved away from white people being slaves. So slavery was developing over the years. It didn't just start off like, okay, niggas from Africa. There were steps. They had to figure out, well, who's going to be a slave? Who's this nigga? Well, he look like that nigga. Fuck it, legal status.
Reclassification for
One
sure.
question is, do
Can
y'all
I say one
feel
more?
like it changes anything if what you're saying is true? Because I'm gonna do some more research on it, because I don't like to speak and just, I don't like to just spew points and just, if I have to look up what you just said. So do y'all feel like it changes anything if we were just descendants of slaves that have mixture of native and white ancestry? Does that change anything about us? Like, what is the issue if we are descendants of people that were captured and stolen? Like, what does that, I think that makes us resilient. I think that makes us strong. I think that makes us, we've been through a lot, but why is it there's this push to, like, I get to say that, yes, to acknowledge, yes, we are our own ethnic group now because we have, been on this land for so long, but why is it this push to say totally that we have, that's not true? Like,
What's not true? What's not
some people are, I feel like certain people nowadays are saying we're not African, we don't have any African ancestry, we are native to this land
A
totally.
lot
And
of
I
us
just
are.
okay?
feel like,
A
why
lot
is
of us
I'll
that
are.
answer
being
that.
pushed?
I'll answer that. So yes, Bree, we do have some extremists on both sides. I'm tired of both niggas. I'm tired of both of them niggas. You're right. I don't like none of them niggas. The ones who's extreme on one side and the other side, I'm looking at both niggas like you both are right. There's no need to. Now, you have the right though to choose whatever you want to be. If some people say they want to cling on to that 2% of African that they have, I'm not here to tell them that they're not. I'm got to tell y'all.
2%?
Hold on. Yeah,
There
yeah,
wasn't that
yeah.
many Africans that
Yeah,
came
hold
here.
on. You're right. Yeah. So what you're missing is that there was only 300,000 Africans who came to North America, and there was supposed, and that's quotations, and there was millions taken to Jamaica, 800,000 taken to Haiti, and I think Bahamas got the second least amount of
Brazil?
slaves. Oh no, the most went to Brazil, the least went to the Bahamas and North America. Now, 300,000 people, Bree, that doesn't even fill up a city. That doesn't fill up Miami. How does that turn?
Also bread also though, and multiplies.
Okay, so Bree, okay, explain to me the bread. Who bread?
We already had breeding form.
Wait, hold on. I want her to answer.
We were mass produced. We were a commodity. They treated us as a
Who? Wait,
commodity.
wait, wait,
They
wait, wait,
needed
wait,
more
Bree.
slaves.
Wait, Bree. Who bread? Who bread? Bree?
Colonizers bred us.
Listen, a lot of those folks were like,
Wait, Peasy. Colonizer bred us. That means they forced me onto a woman, Bree? Is that what you're telling me?
They had certain places where they literally, like, factory produced slaves. This is a real thing. They had breeding.
Okay, let me.
This is true.
Okay. let's break down the science. How do you make me a male produce with a woman?
By beating you, whipping you, breaking you
Bree,
down.
I'm not a freak.
I'm
I'm
not
not an
getting to
ultra. Yeah, hold on. So a lot of girls don't understand that you can't beat a nigga into producing. That just it don't happen like that. The male organism doesn't operate. I'm not gonna get hard for one saying, "Put it in, nigga."
mm-hmm. You gotta say a lot of them folks were unallowing themselves when they're
Wait,
forced.
yeah, hold on. So I want to get this point across to her. So when you say that's why I asked you who was breeding, because you can't make me breed. Yes, we could force breeding onto girls, but you can't force breeding onto men. I gotta be the one who wants to do it.
At the end of
That
the
was
day, they were making us involuntary.
so hold on. So the point to my point is that we were already naturally breeding, which goes to my 1662 baby follows the womb. And in that law, they didn't state who was breeding. They just said that they deemed you as a slave because we were already naturally breeding. That baby, if we deemed your mama as a slave, that baby would now be a slave, and now we have chattel slavery. Before it was if I capture you, or if it don't matter if you was a black Indian, it don't matter if you was a white indentured servitude. If your legal status was a slave, it didn't matter who your daddy was. You are now a slave when that baby was born. They weren't specific about who it was. So you can't tell if it was Indians, if it was Africans. We don't know. So that's why I say you have to prove it. You can't prove who was breeding. Black American is an admixture of many different things. The problem is this. The problem is we're this complete admixture. I'm this whole potato chip Lay's bag, and then someone put a Cheeto in, shake the bag up, and now say 90% of the bag is Cheetos. Only one Cheeto was in there in my admixture. Why are you labeling the whole bag Cheetos now?
See, that's the difference. You want to say there's one Cheeto? You know.
Can I say something real
Hold
quick?
on, Bree. Okay, Bree. 5 Cheetos. Does that change the bag? Does it change the bag?
Can I ask a question? Can I ask a question?
That we can.
Hey, can I ask a question?
Hold on, Johnson. I think
you have a mixture. I believe that African Americans are a mixture of African, Native American, white. Now that can limit. You can have 15% white. You can have 25% white. You could be more African. You can have more Indian. But when all these kind of combination of ethnicities happen, it created an ethnic group of Black Americans. That's what we are. We're not just African. We're not just white. We're not just Native. Some people have more or less or whatever, but I think to say that we're not African at all is just like erasure
A lot of us
history,
don't have
like
that.
real
A
history.
lot of us don't have that genealogy though. Have you ever done your genealogy?
Have I personally ever pricked my blood and sent it to a lab to tell me that I'm African American? No, I have not. But I know my great
I didn't
grandmother,
ask you
and I knew
that,
her mother, and I
sister.
knew her, and they were Black people.
Sister.
I had to pause you, Bree. Go ahead and ask him one more time, but slowly, Joshua. So
have you done your genealogy?
genealogy, not DNA.
Yeah. Have you ever done that?
No, I have not.
Okay, all right. So let's move on. We're gonna move on. Okay, Bree, you have a lot more things to learn and understand, but I don't blame you for what you're saying. I do agree. I agree on both sides. For some niggas just to say that they have no African in them at all, whew, that's tough on certain niggas. But then to also say that you don't have any indigenous in you at all, that's also wrong to say too.
I don't have indigenous.
So hold on, because it sounds like you're leaning one way more than the other. Now I get your point. At the end of the day, we're here now as Black Americans, and that's where I like to stay. So I like to stay right there. So I agree with you saying, but I also don't tell people what they are and what they're not, because I didn't do their genealogy. I know my genealogy. I don't know theirs. So you can't get offended when people want to say, like, if you want to say you're African, majority African, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you not. No one on this panel can. If you were to do your genealogy, talk to your parents, and you might have more African whatever in you than I do. But
When
I think the problem is when we try to tell people, like how the Africans come over here and try to tell us who we are, that's the problem. Don't tell somebody what they are and what they're not. If I got a brother on here who thinks he's 100% black Indian, I'm not gonna say he's not. It might be. How do I know? Just like the white folks didn't know. They didn't know who the fuck was who. How am I gonna know? So I don't tell people what they are. I let them run off with whatever the hell they gotta say. And I think that's where we need to stay at. But you're right. We are Black Americans. We went through ethnogenesis. We don't have the same culture as we did as when we was Indians. We don't talk the same. We don't have the same practices. We do hip hop now. We break dance. Niggas put hot sauce on everything. Pickle eggs, pig feet. Nigga, we just get down differently now. That's just what it is. We built a whole new culture. We're now a new group of people, but that still doesn't erase your lineage and who you were
we are,
attached to.
I feel like my frustration is I feel like that we're actively erasing a real place that our ancestors have gone through. Like this is real things. They have people that have records of people saying that they were stolen from their land, and they've interviewed them and they've told them about their experience. And I feel
But Bree, how you gonna stop that? How you gonna stop it? If a nigga want to say fuck his African side, how you gonna stop it? You can't stop it. So I don't worry about it.
No, the thing about it is that I don't think most people with common sense is saying there's no way in the world I got any African blood. It's just that through movies like Roots and through doctrine and school that you believe thousands of boats came here with Africans, and that's far from the truth.
Right. And
It
look,
wasn't that many. It was only like 3%.
look. When I talk, I like to cite
You
my
have more
source.
indigenous than African. I can guarantee you
Watch
when
this.
you do your genealogy.
So look, I like to cite my source.
Joshua, don't tell her that, Joshua.
Where it come from. So look, man. Spain was here decades before British, right? So they recorded a lot too. They kept records. So you have a ethnographic named Carlos Cuervo Marquez, right? The man described the Americas in 1920. Like it's documented that America was a Negro continent, right? This is Spaniard. They was here before the white tea. You know what I'm saying?
They're all
So
crackers, but a different kind of cracker. But go
yeah,
ahead.
different kind of. But in what he recorded, he's the ethnographic, meaning that's what he do. He study people culture, you know, religion, they lifestyle, where they come from, they way of life. He stated that the America was a Negro continent, bro. Real shit. So you can't argue documents, bro.
words, I think,
Oh my
like
god.
meaning of words change throughout history. So yes, he may have seen because Indians, we can all agree, Indians have some tone, some tint to their skin. They ain't white, but they don't get as
I'm an
they could
Indian.
be
I'm an
brown. So
Indian.
yeah,
I'm
I
an
can see him
Indian.
saying it was Negro. I can see that, but
You're
that doesn't
comparing a
mean
Native
that's the
American to the
difference
Indian.
between a Native American who's brown skin and somebody from Africa who's brown skin. There's a difference.
Bree, let me
Just
let
because
me
you're
ask you a
brown,
question.
that
She's
Hold on,
thinking the
hold on,
Siberians are Indian.
hold on. Oh, Bree, let me ask you something. It's okay. You want to debunk the scholarship that my brother Peasy and the debunk the scholarship that I brought up. So my question to you is, what scholarship would you accept? Is there something that you will accept? What form of payment? You take Cash App, Zelly, Apple Pay? What kind of form of scholarship would you accept? Is there something that you would say, okay, I see? Because if there's no scholarship that you would accept, there's no point in having a conversation. What would you accept so I can bring it up for you? Let me help you out. What kind of scholarship you want?
there is no scholarship to be.
Anyways, thank you. This is a scholarship panel. I don't do the whole. Hold on, Bree. I don't do the whole skepticals of we can't say. I do bring up receipts, dates, so we could talk about it. If you don't have any receipts or dates, if you don't have any documentation, this is not the panel where we can conversate on because we're just going to go back and forth. So if Peasy brings you a document with a date and you can't counteract that document, there's no more conversation. So we're gonna have to move.
I got one more question, brother.
Go ahead,
Can you
Joshua.
name me You know what? Just name me 5 tribes of Africans that came here. Just 5.
Yeah, Bree. Name 5 tribes that came to America.
I don't know what they were classified as
Yeah,
prior
okay.
to the
Thank you, Bree. That's all we need to know. I don't even know why you. I don't know why you asked that, Joshua. The girl already said she don't want no scholarship. Anyways, Gene Devale, talk to me, brother. What's going on? Bree, you still cool though in my books. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Bree, all right. You all right?
It's a divide. It's a divide. I
Hey
understand
man, what's going
Blah,
on?
blah, 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 blah. Bree, cut it out, girl. I asked you what form of payment you took. You didn't let me know what kind of form of payment you took. Gene, what's going on, brother? Talk to me. What it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, kinda. Go ahead. Yeah, nigga, you in Jamaica?
Hey, oh no, I just pulled up. Huh?
No, go ahead, brother. What's your name? Where you from?
You said what?
I said, what's your name? Where you from?
I'm Gene. I'm Gene. I'm originally from Haiti, but I live here in Port St. Lucie.
Duh, nigga, your name Gene. We know, nigga. You take forever to say it. What's going on, nigga?
Last name Baptiste.
What's
My
going
last
on,
name
nigga?
Baptiste, last name Burville. Nothing. I just saw your live. I was on here yesterday, and I pulled in again today, just to see what we talking about. You had said something, yeah?
Go ahead. Gene, go ahead, brother.
I'm just in here listening and trying to learn whatever I can learn from y'all.
Oh, okay, that's it. All right, brother. Hope you keep learning. Listen, if y'all want to learn, please stay in the. What's wrong with the chat? What's wrong with the comment? What's wrong with the comment? Why y'all don't like the comment section? Y'all don't like to talk to people in the comment section? You can hear what I'm saying. You holding up space. I don't do open panels with all y'all, because I'm gonna be out here muting motherfuckers all goddamn day, because all y'all want to do is argue all damn day. So I keep it nice and short. See what I'm saying? And I like to keep it organized. You niggas coming up on here talking about some nigga, I'm just chilling, nigga. Nigga, what?
You see AI now they calling me in the comment sections. They trying to say I'm not Black American.
Well,
Like,
Bree, this is
what?
what Bree. I try to help you. I wanted to slow you down. I wanted to stop you before you got things going. But now you don't put yourself in this hole where now you will be attacked. Now, and you did this to yourself, Bree. You did it to yourself. I just have to say that this is all on you. I try to save you. I wanted to change the conversation about 5 times. Joshua, he kept pulling you back in because that's just the kind of nigga he is. Peasy, same thing. So this is what happens.
It's scary that I don't know my ancestry. How are you telling me I don't know my own ancestry?
Shit.
Like,
You don't. You haven't done your genealogy. You said it.
I could bet you we got 109 people watching this bitch. I could bet
Facts.
you about 85%, 92% of these people have not done no genealogy test, bro. We
That's
know
cool,
that for
but you're
real. Like,
saying that
stop it. Now people out here,
you're
I'm
saying
not
there's
even
so
that
many
concerned. I know
Africans.
what I am now in 2025. I'm a Black American from New Orleans, the
That,
South. What is
that's true,
going
but a
on?
lot of those didn't buy into that fake ass theory that all these Africans came here.
Y'all really want to do this?
That's a white
I
T
want you to
theory.
post yours. Post
Now
yours
listen to
right
this.
now. Take a picture,
Hold on,
post it, put it on TikTok. I want you to post your genealogy. Post it.
hold on. Let's not do this right now. Since this is a genealogy page, I,
I have done that. I have done that already. I have done that plenty of times.
okay.
Show me on your
All right.
page right now. I could go to your page and go see your genealogy paperwork.
Hold on.
No, not on my page.
Hey, hold on now. Let's slow down. We'll get back to this. Can we please get on to the people who's on the panel? Zell, what's going on, brother? You've been sitting there for a long time. Talk to me. What's going on?
What's going on, my guy? How you doing?
Chilling, dog. What it is?
Yeah, I was coming in and tell you about the. I agree that most Black Americans are not African.
Okay.
'Cause the slave trade doesn't even add up,
Mm,
you know. And I feel like the reason why they push that out of Africa theory is to dissociate Black Americans from the land.
most definitely.
And it's all about blood work. They always want our blood. It's why they promote
Bingo.
vaccines, get DNA tests, so they can to control our mind.
Right. To correct Tony, I do not tell people who they are. Stop lying in the chat box. I don't tell people shit. I just give people information and they can do whatever the hell they want to do. I don't give a damn what y'all do. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just here to give y'all the information. Go ahead, Zell. You can continue. My bad, brother. Oh, that's all you had to say?
You can go to
Yeah.
somebody else. I'm busy right now.
Okay. Yeah.
Can you define to me what you believe an African American is? I mean, a Black American is? Can
You
you
talking to
define to me
Zell?
what is that? What does that genealogy make up for you? What do you believe a Black American
You
is?
talking to Zell or you talking to me?
I'm talking to you. I want to know what you believe
God.
a Black American is.
Breathe.
Please tell me, AI.
Breathe.
Tell me what is your
Breathe.
definition of what is the genealogy makeup of a Black American? Tell me.
Breathe.
Tell
You
me.
got
Come
it.
on, please.
Breathe.
Please. I know
Breathe.
you want
Breathe. Let it go. Bree, let it go. I'm gonna tell you where you lost that, Bree. I'm gonna tell you where you lost that, where you're not discredited. You lost probably 50 minutes ago.
I want to
You
know
lost
why you
50.
can't
Yo,
tell me.
hold on.
Why can't you?
Here's what happens. When you lose, you can't keep demanding people to answer your questions when you lost already. Only the people who win the conversation get to demand
We were
people to
educating
prove
each
something.
other. I didn't know it was a debate.
It's always a goddamn debate. I said, what is it not? So
Why can't
yes,
you give me a solid definition of what a Black American is? What is the genealogy makeup of a Black American? Tell me.
Bree. I think I said this already. Didn't I not tell you it was an admixture?
Of what?
I said I agreed with you. I said you
There is
lied.
African ancestry to make up a Black American.
I believe so. Yes.
Okay, thank you. That's just what I wanted to hear. I just want to make sure because we got people in the comments saying that there's no African ancestry in their blood, and I just
Well,
It probably isn't.
hold on. I don't speak for everybody though. Yes, the black. Okay, I might be walking around this bitch with 30% African, and somebody might be walking around with 2% or 1%. But either way it goes, I will say this: there were more Black Indians here than there was African slaves they brought over, and that's been proven already through the dockets. I recommend you through the findings of early Europeans. I told you the Indians were already selling their slaves.
Please,
Hold
D.
on. Hold on. I was already telling you the Indians were selling their. Hold on, Bree. You can't be this combative with people who got scholarship. Why are you arguing when people got scholarship? You got to listen. Anyways, so what happened is we already proved to you that you cannot not prove that we weren't here. There's too many documents. This white people, when they came here, they weren't specific about who was here. You had to make them stand on I wasn't here. Well, the Native American term didn't come around to the 1900s, and then that's when we had picturography where you could put up a Native American or whoever you wanted to paint as a Native American. Then we had the $5 rolls at $5. Well, these niggas was paying $5 to get inside the rolls, the Dawes rolls at from the 1800s to the 1900s. White people got in there. The Siberian Chinese people got in there. See what I'm saying? So we have a history of paper genocide, erasure. See what I'm saying? So they would have to prove that we weren't here. And we go back with DNA. Where do you want to go? You want to go with DNA? Our DNA has already been here. That's already been proven. That's facts. That's not only Black scholarship, but white scholarship, Latino scholarship. Already proved that Negroid type people were here predating the Siberian Native Americans who arrived in America. So this conversation is kind of like you're on a landmass that already had a lot of us over here already. Now, when you bring in the 300,000, this is not me talking. This is slave.org saying only 300,000 people came here. That's only half of a city. Who are they populating with? They're not populating amongst each other because you can't make people breed. They're interbreeding with the Black Indians who are already here. That's where this admixture comes from. And then, like how you stated, the Europeans were graping us, and we also got that admixture in there too. So I think we are a admixture. Now, to say that I'm 50% African, no, I highly doubt that. But it's possible though. I don't knock it, but I also don't knock that majority of us were already here. Now, if I got 2% of African in me, what's the point of me mentioning African? What good is 2% at all? Imagine you get 2% on a math test. You gonna brag to your mama? I got 2%. I got a 30%. You gonna get your ass whooped. That's an F. You failed. It's not passing. If you're not passing, there's no point in bringing it up. If I'm 85% of something, I'ma just say that's what I am. So you want to bring up, oh, only 2%? Okay, 3%. Is there a point? One more
Yeah,
point.
and I also think that a lot of people say we Africans because Africa got a lot of black people. That's the only
Right,
thing.
right.
They don't
So,
realize.
so, so hold on, brother. So 3%. Some of us got 2% of white in us. Do you want us to claim to be Europeans? Why are you so selective on what part of the admixture we have to own up to? Do I have to claim my why do I have to claim my European side? There was more Europeans over here than there was Africans they'll bring it over. Do I got to claim my European side? Bree, why not claim that?
I think you
That's
should.
it.
I think you should claim being a Black American. I think that if you did a DNA test and you came out, the majority is what you is to me. If you 85, 90% African ancestry, you black. Like that's just what it is.
So, Bree, like I said, your scholarship don't go too far, so we have to do this thing with you, where we gotta like talk to you like this. The DNA testing has already been disproven, and genealogy, you can Google it right now. Genealogy would tell you that it's more accurate than DNA test. DNA tests can't tell you where you're from. They give people who are similar to you. They can tell you who's similar to you. They can't tell you who you're from. So if my DNA test is telling me that I'm similar to someone in Africa, that will match up with my scholarship saying that they couldn't tell the difference between the black Indians and the Africans who came over. That makes perfect sense.
Can I
Because
ask
it
you a
don't tell.
question?
Go
Can
ahead.
I ask one more question? Because I'm starting to understand the more she speaks. Do you associate black with being an African? Because when I did my genealogy, I am black, but I have indigenous blood through Cherokee, Blackfoot, and Seminole on both sides of my family. Do you think that's not black? That because you keep saying, "Oh, because you're African, you're black, black." Like there were black people here, melanated, meaning melanated people.
Joshua, she don't want to hear that shit.
I think
Hold
that
on.
it just. I think that when we're melanated, okay, this is the difference between me and your thinking. I don't
Okay.
see all melanated people as black people. Just because you have a darker skew or darker hue of
Okay.
skin, to me, I don't see that as that doesn't what qualifies you as black. To me, black. When I mean black, I'm talking about you are descendants of people who have come from Africa.
Wow.
And
That's crazy.
you there's two blacks, okay? So there's black as far as your race. So we have blacks in
Oh yeah,
Haiti,
she
we
a
have blacks
trapper.
in
Oh,
Jamaicans,
she
we
a
have blacks
trapper,
in
bad
Dominican,
trapper.
we have blacks in Puerto Rico, we have blacks. These are people who are bought over during the transatlantic slave.
Those Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, and all of them, they do not consider themselves black.
That's not what
Black
I
is
don't care about what they
associated.
identify themselves.
No,
I'm saying that as
they
far
are
as their
associated.
race goes, they have
Black.
African
Do you know
ancestry.
about reclassification?
Now we're talking about
Do you
as a
do
ethnic
you
group, there is black.
do you know about
I'm talking about that has to do with the
do
black
you
people that are on America's soil.
do you know about the
But
reclassification of a black Americans, the so-called blacks? Do you know we were called Indians before black? Do you know we was called Negro? Do you know in 1988 that's when we took on the term African American by Jesse Jackson? Do you know about that? Okay, so what are you talking about?
It's
but
reclassifications. Okay, again, like I said,
So what are you
I'm
saying?
not a type of person who's gonna
All right.
debate something.
This is
I'm gonna
not a debate.
acknowledge when
This is not a debate. This is the truth.
no, what I'm saying is I'm not a person who's gonna just speak out my mouth if I'm not acknowledgeable about what you're talking about. So I can
Yeah.
acknowledge, say, hey, what you're talking when you bring up this document or that document, or I can acknowledge and say, hey, I've never seen it. I gotta read up on it. I gotta research it. I gotta get my own understanding of
Yeah,
it.
so the word black is associated with the so-called the black people of America. That's not black is not associated with an African.
That,
You go up to an African and be like, "Yo, you black?" They will tell you
of
what
course,
tribe
the
they
ethnic group,
listen.
that's what
Hold
I
on,
said.
sister,
There's black as an
sister,
ethnic group,
sis,
and then there's black
sister,
as a race.
sister. That's what I'm saying. So why are you saying Puerto Ricans call themselves black? There's
I'm
black
saying
Puerto
that they
Ricans,
have black. If we're talking in the race, there's ethnic,
huh?
there's your ethnicity, there's your nationality, and then there's your race. Can we agree on that?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so you can be Puerto Rican, which is your nationality. You can be black as your race. And then your ethnic group is, I guess they would call themselves Puerto Rican. Just like in America, you can be black as
All
your
right, y'all.
race,
Okay.
black American. You get what I'm saying? Like black
But
is
but
black if
but
you're
wait.
the
Wait, all right. We're gonna. I'm asking one question. We're gonna end it here. Man, where does black start at? What color shade or what would classify you skin color wise? Would you consider South African
I'm
black?
not talking about color. I'm talking
Okay,
about where you're coming from.
okay. So would you consider a South African black, a white, a European, white
A
Caucasian?
South African, no. A West African, yes.
Why
I
not a
don't, I
South
don't see
African?
Africa as a monolith. Africa is
Wait,
not a monolith.
okay.
Like
So,
there are
but
different
you said
tribes, people in
okay.
Africa.
Hold on. Why don't you consider white people in South America black?
White people got to South America from colonialism. What do you mean? They're Europeans. White people are Europeans.
Perfect. And what year was that? What year did they come into Africa?
I can't tell you what year white people arrived to South America.
All right, so that's my point. My point is, you see how you disclaim Europeans from being. Hold on. See how you disclaim Europeans for being in Africa and not calling them black, and you just said black is associated with depending on where you're from, but you don't consider people who generally correlate black with Africa black because they're European. And you said because they didn't come from Africa, like majority of us that we already proved already. So why are you labeling us as Africans when you wouldn't label a white person as African who lives in South
I
Africa?
didn't say black Americans were Africans. I said we have African ancestry. We have
Okay.
African blood in us.
So
That's what I said.
what do you disagree with? Do you not think that we're not black Indians at all?
I disagree with no. What I'm saying is what I disagree is black people, the black people I'm talking about. I disagree with them saying they're totally dismissing the fact that there is African ancestry in our. That's what I disagree with.
Okay. All right.
People that dismiss, they just say totally where there was no African slaves. We don't have African blood in us. I disagree with that. I think that
Oh,
we do have African blood in us. We have native blood in us. We have indigenous blood in us.
so
I think we are a
So
mixture.
here's what I want you to do, Bree. Since you're very passionate about this, I would love for you to come back on my panel when we do have, because there's a lot of people who disagree with you, and I want you to do some deep, hard research. I'm talking about deep. Don't just talk from feelings and emotion. Don't talk from feelings and emotion. I want
I
you to
want
come back
people to
with
stop
scholarship.
saying that I think we're African. I don't think we're
Hold
African.
on, Bree. I want you to come back with scholarship, and I want you to prove to people that they're African. If you could please do that, come back when you can prove we are African. I would love for you to come back so we can have a proper debate. I would love it. But
Okay. And
until
one thing
further
before,
notice,
because I gotta go. Prove that you're
uh, until further notice, we're not going to prove nothing to you because you have nothing to offer us.
I said, do you
That
want me to prove that you're African or prove that you have African ancestry? Which one?
I want you to prove that we have African ancestry. That we
Okay.
have majority. We have more than 2%.
Okay.
I want you to prove that we're majority African.
And we're talking about the ethnic group of Black Americans, right?
Uh, Africans. Yes, I want you to prove that majority of our makeup is African.
Okay. And when we're
Yeah.
gonna have this panel, I'm gonna be back. When we're gonna have this panel?
Whenever you're ready.
Okay, I'm gonna follow
Whenever you're
you
ready.
and I'm gonna DM you. I want y'all to know I love all y'all. I love all my Black American brothers and sisters. There's no hard feelings. I love the jokes. I love the whatever it is. I don't really, I love commentary. But
You just
like
like
I
you like
said, I'm gonna go
you
do
like
some
African men.
research
You like
because y'all
African men.
hitting
That's
me
it.
with these documents and dates, and I'm gonna go do some
Hold on,
research
hold on,
and I'm
hold on.
gonna come back.
You like African men. That's all it is. You probably had an ex-boyfriend that's an African. I know what it is. Yeah,
Never.
that's what it is. Yeah, you got double allegiance. You got an African nigga in bed with you right now. I tell you, you better tell them niggas they African. Tell them niggas. Tell them. And you got no choice but to tell us that, because this nigga, you know
Now,
what I'm
why
saying?
we have to go with who laying in my bed and all of that? Like
Yeah,
all that stuff makes me nervous.
not physically, but more so that's
No,
who you
I
relationship
love
with.
Black Americans. I love a Black Southern man. I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana. I was raised in Atlanta, Dallas, Houston. I'm very much Black. I don't have no people who then migrated to the North, Midwest, or nothing. We still here. It ain't. It's
Okay.
very Black around here.
So
Gumbo, jambalaya, Black.
Bree, I don't run from confrontation or debates or scholarship, so you could very much come back. on this panel when you feel more suited and you could give some scholarship. I love to
I
have you back.
will. I ain't running either.
All right,
Y'all be
there it
blessed
is.
though.
All right, we got a soldier. Hey, all you Indians, hey, she coming for you. She said she wants to prove to you niggas that you niggas are majority African. I don't know. I mean,
I
go
want,
ahead, Zay. What you got to say?
I want to say this, and I'm gonna jump out.
Yeah.
Uh, See, the system knows Africans and Negroes are different because if the system tell the world that hey, Black Americans are indigenous to this land, then the whole school system will have to shut down
Mm.
all over the world. So
Good
they got to
fact.
keep this lie going. So
Mm-hmm.
it's all about symbolism, like the 14th Amendment. If you look at Native American history, that's basically our history. It's
Right.
like why would you bring Africans over and enslave them to help build America up? It doesn't make sense. Or would you enslave or slave the indigenous people and destroy their land and destroy what they built and make it harder for them to even get access to the land and resources?
Right.
That would seem like it was going on.
Right.
That's why he created so much the music R&B because it's the original. People follow the original, so they got to keep the lie going to.
Where do y'all think Cherokee and them come from then? If they not the natives of this
Wait,
land?
hold on. None of you. We gonna get to you soon. Yeah, y'all. So just to tell you guys, I'm not here to tell you niggas what you is. I'm not here to tell you what to believe in. If I just come with scholarship. I'm very neutral. I come with facts and resources. That's it. You could take it, whatever side. Don't be mad at me. Whatever I'm telling you niggas, it's not me talking. It's scholarship that's talking. I don't just come up here and tell y'all niggas, yeah, niggas, y'all Indians. And fuck anybody who say anything different. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I say, listen, they lied about this part of history. I'm all about making claims to the land, reparations. I think the whole thing about being Indian or being black indigenous only applies and makes sense when we're talking about the freedmen, when we're talking about the 1866 freedmen, when the U.S. told the Native Americans that they owe freedmen, which is descendants of chattel slavery, the same reparations that the U.S. Was given to the Native Americans at the time. So because the Native Americans also had slaves, and this is a law, this is a treaty. They also had slaves within their own tribe and people that they were trading amongst the Europeans, the U.S. government. So what that means is you have to prove that I was not already a part of the tribe and they just turned around and betrayed me, enslaved me, or did I come from a plantation that they bought and then enslaved me there too? Which one is it? They would have to prove. If they can't, they owe. And either way, they still owe because whether you came from Africa and you was a slave on a plantation and they brung you in a Native American bought you, they said whoever you had slave as enslaved, they owe you the same tribal acceptance as any Native American. So it really don't matter. Either way it goes, nigga, you owe me. And I'm owed tribal recognition. That's if you want to take that route. And that route I do agree with. And that's the only time I'll bring up being black indigenous. I'm more political than I am anything else. I don't really care about calling myself Indian if there's no form of compensation going behind it. It's good to learn. I understand that my roots are attached to that, but I align everything with politics. So if I could eat off of being called black indigenous and they owe for that, pay up. That's all I'm saying. Cold Chief, talk to me, brother. What's good?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can hear me?
Yeah. What's your name? Where you from?
I'm D Code Chief of the Place to Be from Chicago, Illinois.
Well, there it is. Shot time. Talk to me.
Hey, look, I was having a problem with that myself, man. You know, I be on YouTube mostly, but like I came back over checking out Twitter, listening to Tariq Nasheed and stuff, you know. But I be having a serious problem when I see the black Indians and the foundational black Americans getting into it. Cause to me, that's just more way to, you know what I'm saying? Hinder our growth and progress. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm with you. That's why I like this here panel, because that's the way that I felt the whole time. Hey man, whatever you want to call yourself, that's what you want to call yourself. You a black American, right? You know what I'm saying? and just fall up off me for what I call myself. I'm a foundational Black American. When I was about
Right.
16, I came up with a saying. I said, what's right for me is wrong for you. What's wrong to you, you try. That's me saying, hey, man, you might think I'm wrong for what I do, but to me, you can't do no wrong for doing you. But this is what I'm going to ask you, though, brother. I'm going to get out your way. Do you think that it's possible that some of the people that's Black Indians are causing this discourse because maybe they trying to tie into the reparations claim?
Yeah, them niggas pissing me off too. Them niggas pissing me off. I ain't gonna lie, some of these Black Indian niggas pissing me off. But you know, because it's really them that's causing the issue because they want everybody to be on one accord. And that's not my whole thing. I'm not with everybody being on one accord. I'm the kind of nigga who be like, if you agree with what I'm saying, then you're a part of my tribe. I'm only focused on my tribe of people. My agenda is reparations, and that's it. These other Black Indians, some of them are on this path of telling people, well, don't call yourself Black no more. Just get rid of Black. You want to get rid of Black? What, nigga? Why? Because it's attached to being dead. Like, man, green didn't mean green 200 years ago. The terminology green had a whole different terminology. Red, rojo, everything had different terminology. So say Black means dead in the dictionary law. But when, nigga? When? No word has stayed the same throughout history. How many names Jesus got? Jesus, Muhammad. How many names God got? You got all kind of different terminologies for these different things. So to hear the term Black and hold it to this 1 degree of law and say, oh, it means this is bad. Nigga, everything had a different meaning. So I think what they're trying to do is it's really ridiculous because they're trying to say we're not gonna get reparations because we call ourselves Black, and the only way to get reparations is to denounce that and make claims to the land, which I understand. But here's the thing: we already had got reparations. That's the thing. They gave us reparations under the terminology of free or whatever they classified us as, freedmen, chattel slavery. We got it once we got out of slavery. The few Black people, they met up underneath Abraham Lincoln under his presidency, and he gave every nigga 40 acres and a mule. We got that. That's what we got. They came around, assassinated or unalived President Lincoln, and then Andrew Johnson came through and reversed the reparations. He reversed the reparations and brought back slavery through sharecropping. So all this, oh, you're not gonna get it. We got it already. They took it back under a different presidency. That's it. All the Confederates' land went to their slave, the people that they had as slaves. So all this, you not going to get it because of the terminology Black. We got it already. They just took it back. They were being spiteful. Right. All we have to do is come back and make the same exact claims we were making before. That's it. It happened already. All this terminology debate is pointless. I refer to myself as a freedman. Freedmen, some of y'all call y'all, which is attached to FBA, which is attached to Soulaan. You know, I align myself with that. See what I'm saying? The Indian, I believe it's true, but I'm not gonna walk around with no feather in my head. See what I'm saying? I'm not gonna take it that extreme. I'm not an extremist. Could I have a lot of African in me? Maybe. So what? I don't know another damn nigga in Africa. Right. So that's how I view it. It's just different ways to go about things, and you got people who strongly feel strong about not being African, and I'm not here to tell them what they're not, but we got our reparations. If you want to call yourself something else, well, we already got our reparations. Nigga, that's on you. I will hold on to your check. Yeah, well, I will hold on to. I'm the check holder. I'm gonna remember you niggas who says you wasn't a part of the niggas who was a part of chattel slavery. When reparations come out and they say, and you was the nigga who say, I don't want money, I want land. Don't worry, motherfucker. When the U.S. Treasury, when we all get in line for that check, and they give you your check, I'm gonna go ahead and bloop, take it out your hand and put it in my back pocket because I remember what you said. Right? Does that answer your question, Coach Chief? Or Coach Chuck?
Yes, sir. So I appreciate you, man. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go land my plane, man. Y'all follow me on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm gonna holler at you, brother. Appreciate it. Nunya, talk to me, brother. What's your name? Where you from?
What's happening? Yeah, my name Brian from Texas.
Okay.
I agree with all that reparation shit. You feel me? I want my 40 acres. I want my $50 million out of that. However, I feel like that whole we ain't African, we Indian shit. I feel like it's a little disrespectful to our ancestors, especially when our culture is filled with Africanism. You know,
Slow down, nigga. See, it's always two extremes. Like, why is it so extreme with you niggas? You lean one way or you lean all the way the other way. Why y'all do that? Like, it's like it sounds like you wanna. So wait, my bad. Continue talking. I might be jumping the gun. Go ahead. Continue talking.
You go ahead, just say what you say. I'll tell you if you got it wrong.
Yeah, so from your rhetoric, you started off saying that our culture comes from Africa, which I strongly disagree with because of ethnogenesis happening. And once you go, ethnogenesis is once you're away from a particular spot that you originated from, you lose all connections to that place, especially with our families. There's nothing African that's been passed down by our relatives. You learn from your parents' parents. So if your grandparents are not talking about something they learned in Africa, then there's no attachment to it for real. See what I'm saying? So we built our own culture. And we look at Africa right now, them niggas, they be trying to copy us. See what I'm saying? So
Influential in the mud. But cultural continuity, you know?
what you
Like
mean?
you know the Gullah Geechee?
Yeah.
And how they like the baseline for African American culture, they was first African Americans over here. A quarter of every African American in this country is a direct descendant of them. You know, our dialect come from they Creole over there. You know, them people.
Wait,
African languages.
Wait, slow down. So you said majority of people came from the Gullah. Majority of African Americans came.
1/4 of every African American is a direct descendant of Gullah Geechee.
Okay, now there's two sides to the Gullah Geechees. You're speaking from the standpoints that there's only 1 million Gullah Geechees. You're speaking from the standpoint that you think that the Gullah Geechees came from Africa. Where in Africa did they come from?
They stated this. They know this.
Well, no, okay.
They left alone for the most part.
So teach me, because I haven't focused on the Gullah Geechees. Where in Africa did the Gullah Geechees come from?
I know it was West. I don't know the specific countries, but them countries also ain't exist back then. Them countries were drawn by white folks in that.
Okay, there's no direct tribe that I could trace back to say that. I think he had a phone call. Yeah, wait. Go ahead, brother.
I think it's the ones in Ghana. It ain't no Nigerians. I know that. But I think it's like the Ghanaians or the folks on like Gold, Ivory Coast.
Okay, so you don't have any exact proof of what tribe and what similarity.
They do, but I'm not.
But hold on. So you see, the thing about scholarship is when you come on my panel, you say something, you're now teaching me, and I need to know your talking point and where your rhetoric comes from. You can't just say, "Well, they said," and I'm supposed to agree with what they said. I'll give a damn. I care about what you say right now. You know what I'm saying? I give a fuck about what you say right now. Right. Anyway, so he come back. FBA Detroit, talk to me, brother. What's going on?
Hey, what up, though, my boy?
Chilling. You know what I'm saying? Just another day.
Hey, have you ever seen the Geechee person, man? A real Geechee person?
Yeah. I suppose I got Geechee in me. I suppose it is. I ain't never seen it though.
Hey, look. Man, I'm right here in Georgia, right? It's a lot of people in Georgia, South Georgia, like Savannah, and South Carolina, like around the Georgia borderline, like Columbia and Charleston, South Carolina. That's where most of the Geechee people that I ever met, that's where most of them from. Some of these people, bro, you can't even understand what they saying, bro. It sounds like they speaking a whole different language than us.
Well, they are.
Right.
They are.
You know, no, they actually speak English, bro. It just they speak with a Geechee tongue.
The accent.
Yeah, they speak with a Geechee tongue, bro. They not speaking no another language.
Hold on.
But the whole thing about it is, most of them look alike. Most of them guys look alike. Most of them I seen look alike. They look like them family members. Like I could look at a dude and say, "Boy, you Geechee, boy." You know what I'm saying? Real talk. But my thing is this. What you were saying earlier today, I had to educate some people on the African panel about that, about how our ancestors
were enslaved in this country for over 300 years, and in every war they fought for their freedom. So when it comes to the American Revolution, the people who fought in the American Revolution, they fought for their freedom. The people who fought in the Civil War fought for their freedom. And upon their freedom, some of them were gifted some of the over 400,000 acres that was confiscated from the Confederates. And some of them that never received their 40 acres, and the mule that was supposed to have been property of the United States government, which was a loan for them to help cultivate the land that they were going to be distributed. They were supposed to receive 40 acres, 40-acre plots, and a mule as a loan from the government. So 6 days later, after the war was over, after we kicked the Confederates' ass, they decided they're going to assassinate the president because they don't want us owning half of the country.
Right.
So his vice president came back and reversed this. But this was after a lot of us got our land, and we already done cultivated the land. This was 6 months later.
Right.
This was 6 months later before he was able to take office and reverse this bill. So they take our land and give it back to the same Confederates who ass we just kicked in the war. And then they had us and gave us jobs as sharecroppers working on our own land. Now these farms that y'all see, these American crops being grown on in the South, is our farms. They've been inherited. These people ain't went and bought no modern day farms. They've been passing these farms down generations after generations after generations after generations. But really, it's our inheritance. So y'all ain't gonna make us feel wrong for wanting what's rightfully ours. What our people worked for over 300 years for and fought a whole goddamn war. Y'all ain't finna make us feel wrong for wanting what's ours. Bro, this shit is live documents. Us as foundational Black Americans, all that we've been here since the beginning of time, we indigenous to this land. That ain't our fucking argument. A foundational Black American is just the direct descendant of an enslaved Black American. We don't give a fuck about what's in our blood and all that shit. We don't give a fuck about no DNA tests. Only thing we care about is them documents. Obituaries, census forms, goddamn birth certificates and death certificates proving that we are direct descendants of enslaved Africans who had land confiscated from them that was rightfully theirs. Because the farms and land that these motherfuckers is inheriting is our inheritance. We are supposed to own over 400,000 acres of land in this fucking country. A motherfucker coming from another country ain't got no right to talk about what we deserve and what we don't deserve. Motherfucker, it ain't no goddamn if we deserve something, we ain't got to earn shit. It's our inheritance. It's our inheritance. It's what was taken from our people. So y'all be speaking on shit that y'all shouldn't even speak about. What do I look like going to another country and telling the people that's there already, the people that's in the history books, the people who got blood in the soil, blood in the leaves of the goddamn trees, that y'all wrong for wanting some land that was confiscated from y'all fucking people? What I look like going over there doing that? Coming from whole nother country. We are in the history books for a fucking reason. Because we are a part of history. An important part of history that they want to remove from the fucking history books. So y'all wrong. All y'all Black people that be coming over here talking about, they don't deserve reparations. It ain't if we deserve it or not. They took our fucking land. This is in the history books if you cared enough to read the shit.
Hold on, FBA Detroit. Give me a second. No, you're cooking right now. And that's all I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. We're not talking about no money that's old back to us. Then what the fuck we talking about? See what I'm saying? The whole Indian thing, I mean, yes. And to go back to what that brother Nunya was trying to say, who was the Gullah Geechees? The Gullah Geechees are descendants of Africans and indigenous people who lived along the coastal sea. So they're Black Americans over in the coastal sea. So he tried to come over here and say, well, they're majority Africans when they're indigenous people with Africans. Now, the problem is we're trying to, like FBA Detroit saying, the problem is politics. See what I'm saying? Politics and reparations, economics is owed to us that they stole from us. So when the Indians or the Caribbeans or whoever are saying, well, you're not going to get it. They already gave it to us. We already got it already. This is something that happened already. It's not nothing that didn't happen. They came back and they crossed their nuts on us, went back on their word and took it. And then we got to regain it. That's all it is. And that's all I'm focused on. Everything else y'all want to debate. It's cool to know your lineage. I mean, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? It make you feel good about yourself. But this is a political economic kind of panel. That's where I like to keep things at. So when y'all try to go a little bit too right, too left, it really don't serve no purpose. But anyways, Pharaoh, did you want to appreciate your FBA Detroit? Did you want to say something, Pharaoh?
Yeah, bro. I've been wanting to say something. I'm gonna be real. All that arguing with these motherfuckers is really pointless. Cause at the end of the day, we see what they gonna do. You see Joy Reid. Joy Reid be on TV complaining about how she got fired one minute and then the next minute saying, well, black Americans don't deserve reparations. Like, if you want us to feel sorry about you losing your job, bitch, you gonna have to ride with us through our storm too. It ain't no motherfucking we give and you just keep taking, and then don't give shit back. Like, we done
Right.
with that. We not on that no more. We focused on getting our shit together, and people are mad about that because when we start focusing on ourselves, the whole system is flipped on its head. The whole system get flipped on its head because the whole system is designed on keeping us below everybody else. But the fact that
Right.
we are coming together and rising is scaring them. It scares the fucking life out of them. It scares them to the
Mm-hmm.
point where they gotta come into our spaces and tell us that we don't deserve nothing and we are African and we don't have no culture and we need to stop claiming that we American. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Now y'all come over here, do everything underneath the sun to get over here to be classified as American, but you want to tell us to leave our lineage and go help y'all build some shit that y'all can't build y'all goddamn selves. See, this shit, it mind boggles me. It really do. It mind boggles me to the point that I can't do shit but laugh at them and also feel sorry and also not give a shit all at once.
Right.
Like, it's just pathetic, bruh. To be
Yeah.
honest with you, because one, my nigga, we been through too much over here to just say fuck it. We packing up and leaving. We not like y'all. We not built like y'all. See, the song "Not Like Us" is deeper than talking about PDFs and all that shit. If you listen to the lyrics of what Kendrick was saying, he was saying, "Nigga, we been over here dealing with shit that y'all ain't built to deal with. Y'all run from every single situation and problem that y'all have." Jamaica is underwater right now. Over half of Jamaica is underwater right now, and y'all over here talking about some that ain't my problem. I'm an American. Bullshit. You weak as fuck. Your mama weak as fuck. Your daddy weak as fuck. You
Hey,
come from the
Pharaoh. Hey,
weakest
Pharaoh.
family.
Hey, Pharaoh. All right, Pharaoh. Let me get on to Juicy G's. Go ahead, man. Holla at me. What's going on?
Hey, how are you? Peace,
Good. Good.
peace and power to the family in the room. He just went all the way in on the Jamaicans. What they been doing on the app? Somebody run me back a recap because I didn't know they was on here cutting up like that. But I remember meeting one Jamaican guy. He was a pilot, and he was already talking about some reverse fleeing type shit. This is years ago. He made a comment about because he was nervous. He was, he didn't know if we was going to go into martial law or civil war. And so his comment was, shit, all I gotta do is hop in my plane and go back home and go back home. I said, look at you, ready to flee. As soon as something happened, you ready to pack up and cut out. And I said,
Right.
that's why we not like y'all. That's why we not like y'all. As soon as something go down, you ready to go. You're not us, but then you want to come here and have commentary about what we do here. When shit go down, when it do, we standing 10 toes, buddy. We're
All the
gonna see who's
time.
still left alone. We're gonna see who's still left. Now I did, I'm not gonna lie, I did meet him because I wanted to learn more about aviation. Because I do believe that it's important for us to learn every trade. Aviation is a trade. You know, once black people learn something, we end up mastering it. They laughed at the soul plane situation, but we would have more pilots if they let us in. See, they won't let us in the industry because of racism, discrimination. Now I know DEI. Anytime we learn something, we master it. Every time we learn a new skill, we master it. So they have to keep us at a certain industry so that we don't master industries, that they end up fumbling in. It's
Mm-hmm.
falling out the sky. But yeah,
Okay.
no, I wanted to say, check your back channel because I need you to come on next year. We're doing a Black American Heritage Summit, and we want you to come be a panelist. So the information is in the back channel. I don't
Okay.
know how to send you a message. I don't know how to send you a message on here. I'm new to this app, y'all. So
Yeah, no,
I
you can
mean, I
send.
know
Yeah,
how
you
to
can
send
send
you
me
a
a G.
message. I don't know how to send you a pic. I guess a flyer or a picture.
Oh no, you can't do that through it. You got to send it to my phone. You can't send through.
Oh, okay, okay,
I
okay.
I appreciate you, Juicy. Thank you.
Yep.
I
Okay.
had just one more thing to say, AI, because I just
Boy,
want
fat
to.
Pharaoh,
Wait, no, hold on, bro. Hold on, bro.
nigga.
We're not talking about Jamaicans. I was just talking about what she said, because when she said that when we learn a trade, we master it. Yeah, that's why they don't want us to become pilots. They saw what Bessie Cole could do. Bessie Cole flew
Yeah.
that plane like a goddamn pro within little to no time. They
Uh
don't want
huh.
us to master nothing. Because once we master it, they ain't got no play. That's why they having a problem now. That's why white people are fighting amongst themselves right now. That's why it's a civil war against white people right now. Amongst themselves. Because they don't know if they want to take the mask off or they want to keep the mask on. They confused right now about their stances. And it's funny as fuck to watch. I like watching the house burn from the inside out. I love it.
Yeah. Hey, anyways, y'all. So we didn't get to talk about what I wanted to talk about. I gotta get better at this shit. I gotta learn how to start cutting you niggas off sometimes. Cause y'all be taking the conversation left, right, wherever the conversation y'all want to take this shit at.
You
But
got to
anyway,
control your room.
you're
Bring up
right.
the
I do.
topics. It's your room.
I do gotta control the room. Right, y'all. So I'm gonna start cutting you niggas off when you start talking. Anyways, so I'll be back on later on tonight at 9 o'clock, and we'll get into some other things and we'll talk about it. I'll see y'all later on tonight. Y'all going. Appreciate it.